Pokemon Go has got a lot of updates since
Yeah.
I last uploaded.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I think they update that like once every 2 or 3 weeks anymore. It seems.
Yeah, they do. Did you, are we live by any chance? I hope so.
I have no idea. I haven't checked yet. Hang on.
Let me see. I hope we're live. I'm sorry, everybody.
We might be just talking to ourselves.
Might be just talking to ourselves. Let's see how we are. I need to bring up my
All right.
Twitch.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
You're good. I was just listening to it for a couple seconds. Like mine, your stream is on a couple second delay, so I have to just wait to hear things.
Alrighty. And well, I guess if that's the case, welcome everybody. Welcome to the stream. This was kind of impromptu today. I was going to, I don't know. I was debating whether or not I wanted to stream tonight, but I figured I'll be alright. I was really tired at work today, and I kind of needed something to kind of wind down the rest of the day today. Today has been kind of a hard day at work.
The
So,
last couple of days have been hard.
yeah. Well, the last couple days have been hard. Hey, Allison. How are you doing? Hey, Ethan. How are you guys doing?
Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
How's everyone's night going?
We just today was kind of I don't know. We had a couple people quit at work today.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That already sounds like a pretty weird day.
It
say the
was.
least.
It was kind of. I'll get into that later. Doing good, you guys. I'm doing okay for the most part. I'm more tired than I am. You know, like I just woke up from a 20-minute power nap. I'll just put it that way. I needed to take a nap today because I was wore out. So, but other than that, thank you guys for joining the stream. I appreciate it. Today we're going to what did we do last stream?
You're still in that let's
I
play
know,
mode.
I'm still in the let's play mode. But I think we did Colosso, right?
Yeah.
We cheated, right?
Yeah, that's
You
right.
remember the
Last time you
cheating?
cheated the system.
Yeah, the cheating the system. Okay. Alright, so did we get a cloak ball? Let me see. We got cloak ball. Okay, so, alright. I know what I was doing. I'm sleepy today. I'm going to be testing out Diablo 3 settings. We'll probably have hot chocolate later. That's good. How was everybody's Black Friday, I should ask? I know, and how everybody's Thanksgiving for American friends. Only because I know
I mean,
Allison-
honestly, that might be the same anymore because they're pretty much the same day,
I know,
which
but
is still stupid.
I know Allison, you're in Canada, so you don't celebrate our American Thanksgiving. So I was just wondering how that and everybody's Black Friday, I guess. That is more inclusive.
Yeah.
An inclusive
Can
day.
I just start with that one? Because can I just say, I don't know, maybe it's because we've been having more sales throughout the year and the fact that it started early, but it was kind of disappointing this year.
I'm
Everything
gonna be
was
honest.
kind of the same price I've seen for the most part throughout the year.
Hey Iceberg, how you doing? I worked on Thanksgiving and Black Friday. Thanksgiving was meh. Was it? I'm guessing you meant to say meh, but Black
Yeah.
Friday went better than expected. Okay, that's good.
Thanksgiving was Meg.
Yeah,
my
Thanksgiving
cousin
was
Meg.
Meg.
Who's Meg?
Meg
Shut
the
up,
fan.
Meg.
Shut up, Meg. Yeah, we all had Black Friday sales on Cyber Monday. Yeah, I have to agree with you, Lester. I didn't buy anything at Black Friday. That kind of tells you something right off the bat.
Yeah, like,
I mean-
I was trying to find gift ideas for people, like, there's nothing at all in my local stores, and even online was pretty lackluster.
Yeah.
I only picked up a 32 gig SD card for my Vita, because I recently
also-
modded it.
I also know that like the most amazing deal I saw was you could get a 400 gigabyte SD card for $80. That was about it.
Yeah,
That's
what
what
pretty
Ethan
good.
just said. Yeah.
Yeah, because I seen that, yeah, you picked one up, Ethan, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Honestly, if I needed more, I would have definitely put that up as well, but I'm still like 135 gigs free on my 200 card, so I'm good probably for the next like 3 years.
Got a new capture card, got Nier Automata for 20 bucks. I did see Nier Automata for 20 bucks, and if I didn't have the game already, that would have been kind of a steal. So,
Yeah.
I was really hoping, like, I don't know, part of me was hoping that I could find Captain Toad Treasure Tracker for Switch for a cheap price. No, I didn't find that yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like,
so.
I've seen a lot of Nintendo stuff for the most part kept its price this year for Black Friday, but then again, they've been discounting it throughout the whole year instead. So, like, some companies just opted out of it.
I had a deal on it. Elliptical, is that the word? I can't read tonight.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Elliptical. Alright, quick note. I made a quick backtrack because we're doing a side quest in today's stream. We're taking a detour back away from Gonawan. We made a quick trip back to Kale. And now we're going to go back north. We're going to go rescue Master Hammett, who's up in Lunpa. We haven't been to Lunpa at all, but you could have visited this place very early in the game. As you guys can see, these enemies are, you know, the very first enemies in the game that we ran into. We're not even much experience points. Lunpa you could have visited a long time ago, but you couldn't have gained access to this place. Here's Lunpa. See? Door's closed. He says, what's with you? You want to enter Lunpa?
Nah.
Yeah. Well, you can't. Go back to where you came from.
You should have said no.
You're not from Kale, are you? Yes. You're not here to save Hammett, are you? Yes. We'll return Hammett to Kale very soon, just wait a little longer. That's what Dodampa told us to say. Okay, so he said no. The last group said the same thing, but I didn't trust them either. Leave now if you don't want to get hurt. Alright. But other than that, the only other thing is we can cast catch on this tree right here. Get a nut.
What I always wanted from the tree.
What I always wanted from a tree, a nut. Recreational Equipment Inc. Says, my favorite store because it closed on both Thanksgiving and Black Friday while still paying its employees. You see, that's better than what my job was. I just found out yesterday. I didn't talk very much on Twitter Sunday and Monday because we had a massive blizzard that happened on Sunday, and it was bad. We kind of got, the roads were bad and all that other stuff. But guess who still had to come into work? Who was expected to come into work after the big blizzard on Sunday? This guy. I was expected to come into work.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And you know, I just found out too. Holiday pay that my company pays, they have to show up the day before and the day after the holiday in order to get their holiday pay. So
what's the point of the holiday pay then? That's almost pretty much like, yeah, we're gonna give you the pay if you actually work that day.
Yeah. It's stupid. I hated it, and I'm just like, I told Amber yesterday. I said I'm so thankful I went into work, even against my will, because I would have not gotten my holiday pay.
I would have been pissed.
I would have been pissed off. If you don't want to get hurt, that would be the perfect thing saying to the doormat. Oh gosh, it was bad. I hated it. Hardly anybody showed up. I'll put it that way. Hardly anybody showed up to work. Only like, I want to say what did I say? 15 people out of like.
You said like 11.
11 people out of the whole freaking company, and it was like 100 some odd people showed up yesterday.
Yeah, how are you supposed to get anything done when you have like a tenth of your work squad there? That's stupid.
Alright, so for this mechanism we had to cast frost on it and make the gate go up so we can get into the back entrance of Lunpa. And there we go, we're in Lunpa now. And he says, have you been in Lunpa long? No, I just got here. Oh, so you're a new member of the Dumpa's gang? No. Don't even know who the Dumpa is. Your face doesn't ring a bell. I guess you really don't stand out. Ouch! That's mean. Alright, but yeah, I have to agree with you, Lester. It was bad. Like, it was not really that great of a year this year for Black Friday for me. Because I didn't spend anything. But, I mean, that could also be used as a good thing, because that means I didn't waste money, I guess.
Yeah, I can agree, because that's at least the one silver lining I had, because especially when there was basically almost no work this month, and almost none until next month. I'm like, okay, well, maybe this will be a silver lining. For once, Black Friday sucking actually has a purpose. Like, just to put it, like, work has been so bad for me, I'm actually having to work Christmas. It's that bad. I gotta take whatever I can get.
Okay. Allison said, I walked in
So
a
no
blizzard.
Christmas for me!
I walked into a blizzard to work once, retail. Hardly anyone was there. Lights out. Our lights went out there, too. Yeah. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that.
That's a problem.
That is a problem. It says, if you work retail, then you must be tough, or else you will die. Yeah, I know that much for sure. I have a lot of respect for retail workers, because I can't imagine working. I heard that some places in America were open Thanksgiving Day for the Black Friday stuff. And I was just like...
a lot of them are, yeah.
I was like, just let
Walmart
your
and
employees...
Target and those kind of stores definitely were.
And like, let
Oh,
your...
they always are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, let your employees go home. Let them enjoy being with their family.
Yeah, I don't care. They just want to be able to make as much as they can that day, and they still stay open. For both the Thanksgiving last-minute pickups, and then, obviously, the Black Friday haul.
There's a bunch of goodies in this little chamber right here. You guys probably see a lot of chests that opened up. Yeah, you have to use reveal, and you have to go walk around the town. See, there's the front gate that we saw earlier. You can't get me now, can you? I'm in your town, guys. Right,
Although that last room you're in, all the treasure chests, if this game had a randomizer, that'd probably be the gold mine room of the game.
Yeah, that'd be the gold mine room. Oh, lordy. Says... Other than the capture card and Nier, there was not much I was interested in. Yeah, like I said, it really wasn't that great this year. And plus, not only that, the fact that they had it running since November even started kind of blew. I was like,
between a lot of the sales being the same from all year round to them just starting like a week in advance for Black Friday didn't help. Because you could have got stuff whenever.
Yeah, I mean,
and online deals are way better than in-store deals. Like, I've seen, say, like, God of War, oh yeah, that's $25 in the store. It's $18 online. Why would you buy it in the store?
Yeah.
With free shipping.
I did see that Walmart, and I was really tempted to go out to Walmart and see if this would work. There was an error with Walmart that Diablo 3 for Switch was ringing up $17.
Yeah, it didn't work on mine.
I was really tempted to go out and try and see if it was working, but I don't know. I wasn't... It was already kind of like really late in the day, and I was like, I doubt they have any stock left. It was true. So,
yeah.
I didn't even bother.
Well, from what I've seen in mine, they did, but they're behind the glass doors, and it wasn't ringing up at the right price. It was still full retail price, so... not worth $60. That's for sure.
Yeah. Alright, it says, yeah, my work was open on Thanksgiving Day, and I work on arcade. I'm sorry, Ethan. That's horrible. That's what I'm saying. It's like, I really do think that all businesses shouldn't open at least until, like, I don't know, 9 at night.
Yeah. You see, I get retails of why they stay open, but for a thing like an arcade, I'm just surprised, because you can't do much on that day. They're already going to get less people because of it being a holiday.
It says, I worked on Thanksgiving. Oh, what's this? Was thinking of it technically. It was early Christmas gift. Worked on Thanksgiving, but at least I received extra money for it. Yeah, I mean, that is kind of a benefit. You got extra pay for it. At least, you know. At my old job, you had, if you were scheduled that day, you had to go in that day. So, but you got extra money for it. That was like the only compensation for it. My work doesn't give holiday pay. Oh, I'm sorry, Ethan. Ugh. I can't imagine that. That's stupid. I'm giving myself the holiday off. But no pay. Heard about that. Yeah. That's the luxury of it, Allison. You can give yourself a day off if you wanted to.
Yeah, really.
I already have Diablo 3 on my computer. Man, I remember when people used to get Sunday off, no Sunday shopping. Yeah, you remember those days? Those days are
Yeah,
gone
now you have to work holidays with no extra pay. Man, what a good world.
Yeah. If you come
Best
up to
companies ever.
here in Lunpa, if you come up to these gates, they'll notice you and they're like, "Don't come near the fortress," and they block the thing. It says, "Not even a mouse can enter this fortress while I'm on the watch." Yeah, so you can't even enter. You can't get close to them, otherwise they'll back up and they're like, "Oh nope, can't go in there." But with that psi energy that we got last stream, cloak. If you go in the shadows and you cast cloak, you become invisible. You have to be in the shadows, because as soon as you touch the light, you become visible again. So, you gotta kind of have to have a little bit of stealth section. And then you can enter the fortress. Now, Lunpa Fortress, I love and hate this dungeon. Or, this dungeon. You have to play Metal Gear a little bit. You have to play Metal Gear because you have to hide from guards in the shadows. Like this. But the thing is, though, you can see the area effect of their light that's beaming. And as soon as you touch the area effect, yeah, you become visible. So, you kind of got to be careful whenever you go around sneaking around trying to cast cloak and all that other stuff. So, you have to come up here. So if any of the guards find you, they'll throw you right out. So, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They'll throw you right out. And you have to start over again. So, just be careful when you're walking around in here. It says, who goes there? Who are you? You don't look nearly as mean as those thieves in the fortress. Did you sneak into Lunpa Fortress in search of something? No. Who would sneak in such a dangerous place just for fun? But if you actually tell him, yes. He says, the great merchant Hammett, I'd tell you if I knew, but I don't. So, he's not really that big of a help. Okay, it says, no pay, I shall write an angry letter to the Canadian Labor Bureau. Good luck, I'll fight it. Alright. But yeah, that's pretty much the point of this dungeon, is to kind of hide away from the guards. It's kind of like, you guys remember the Forsaken Fortress in Wind Waker? It's kind of like that. With the moblins. The thing is,
you mean you have to come back here multiple times because they throw you out for some random reason?
I meant the first visit. I meant the first visit. Where you have to kind of hide from the guards. But, I mean, Isaac's not in a freaking barrel that moves around on legs. And moblins are too dumb to realize, hey, barrels don't have legs. Gosh. Are you trying to sync up your Pokemon Go account to Let's Go, Amber?
I have a Scyther in here I want to get out.
Oh, you have a Scyther?
I've heard syncing up the Pokemon Go to Let's Go is kind of a pain right now for some reason.
You have to put it
like
right
some people have reported that it just doesn't work.
Oh my gosh. Well, she has to put it up there. The green guards are the ones that throw you out if they see you. These red guards here, though, I couldn't avoid this guy. These guys fight you. So, he says, you scoundrel! Dodumpa always said you'd come, and here you are! If I stop you, Dodumpa will finally reward me! What a stroke of luck! My time has finally come! And then he'll fight you. But he's sorely mistaken that he's fighting 4 people against himself. So he's kind of clearly at a disadvantage. Yeah, these guys are not hard at all, so... I remember Marley loves one of my earlier Let's Play clips when I was doing Mega Man 2. I said, Wily, you scoundrel, really loud. And for some reason, he just loves that line. Like, he started bursting out laughing when he did that, and he heard me say that. Barrels don't have legs? Then what in the F- did I buy that from Home Depot yesterday? Iceberg, really? Oh my gosh. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, we found Dumpa's family in this room here. Lester, are you still with us?
Yeah, yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know if I dropped or
You're
not.
boring.
I'm boring. Are you kidding me? I'm not boring. We found Dumpa's family in this room, and yeah, his daughter comes and says, "Papa always gets friendly with the ladies when Mama's not looking." That's why Mama always has to keep sharp on Papa. that right there, I was just like, oh wow. His little. Oh my gosh. This says, do you know
Mama said we have to leave us sometime soon. Not sure why. She said we're never coming back.
Do you know where Dodumpa is? Yes. Really? That's fine as long as he's in the fortress. What do I say no? Sigh, don't tell me he's gone off trying to relive his youth again. I take my eyes off him for a minute and he's off chasing a new sweetheart. I don't know why you're with him. Like, why are you with him? If this is what he does.
Are you really that desperate?
Are you serious? Papa misbehaves and makes Mama worry. I have to be good so Mama won't have to worry. Oh, what a trooper. What a trooper this little boy is. He knows he has to be good because he knows his dad's not good. Oh gosh, that's sad. Dumpa's child is so well behaved. I can't believe he's his father's son. It's a pity that a child can't have an innocent childhood. I don't know. I was too good of a kid when I was growing up. I didn't get in trouble too much. But what I was talking about earlier. Oh, we gotta catch. We can't really go in this door. This door's locked, and as you guys can see, there's a key right there. We're gonna have to come off on the other side and catch to get that key. So, but what had happened at work today is we had a bunch of people quit on us, and I'm gonna be honest with you. One of the people quitting, I don't blame them for quitting, because one of the managers flat out was telling this other manager how much he was getting paid. And it pissed that manager off, so she's like, I'm done. Just left. That's why you never talk about that stuff. Yeah, don't talk about that stuff at work. Especially with someone else who's in the same position you are. Because that just makes people mad. It was stupid. Could this be the guy who's trying to come and get Hammett back? Yeah, I bet he is. What a bold rascal. Dumpa will be livid if we lose Hammett. We're really going to be in for it now if we let these kids get away. You're not going any farther. Not without some serious business bruises anyways. Not business bruises. I meant to say bruises. Alright, so we got 3 of these guys to take out. And like I said before, these guys aren't really hard. Just, you know, do your strongest synergy and you'll be able to take care of them pretty easily. But, yeah, I was just like, you know, don't talk about your wage, how much you're getting paid at a job, especially with someone else who's in the same position as, like, a manager. That just pisses people off, you know? Stupid. But the other person quit because there was a big old dispute and stuff like that, and they just said I'm done. So I can't blame them either. We had a lot of problems at work today, and luckily I was in another department. What I was doing most of the day was I was filling up a water tote for us to use water for, because we don't even have like running water at the moment in this new place that we're at. And I was away from all the drama, so I was happy about that.
I mean, that's always the one good thing. You actually get your job done without hearing all these problems.
Yeah, I was happy about that. So I was just away from all most of the problem most of the day today. It says,
I think Pokemon Go blind me. It said there's a Rhyhorn in that area, and I know for sure there ain't no
There's a Rhyhorn in our area. Pokemon Go's Landia.
Yeah. You know where we live.
Yeah. Says, that manager sounds mean. I shall make a batch of brownies filled with chocolate-flavored laxative for that manager. Oh my gosh, Iceberg. Really?
It's better than some of the other brownies I see people make for people anymore.
I think people did that in my high school. Well, I guess you could say they're shit out of luck.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
You guys are
Some
tougher than we
crap
thought.
humor.
You guys are tougher than we thought. We'll let you go this time. Get out of here. We'll let you go as I'm lying on the ground unconscious. Alright, we give up. If you're here for Hammett, he's down in the cave. Go get him already. Ow! Hey, don't hurt me again, you thieving scoundrel. I hate your guts. Go down in the cave and save your precious Hammett. You guys kidnapped a guy and you call me a thief? You guys are bad. Oh my god, Matt, stop! I have already made those brownies. Lol, and Matt's pun. I have already made the types of brownies before. I call it the brownie special. Oh gosh. But your luck run out when you ran into me. Show me your stuff. What is one
I need an adult.
I need an adult. I needed an adult. I am an adult. Dende, what are you and Batman have in common? You don't have any parents. I need to go back and watch Team 4 Stars.
Yeah, I was recently just watching back some of the movies. I think actually one of my favorite quotes came from the Android 13 movie, and it's just what they have a weird announcer just make some weird analogies, and one of them was like, and this is when the time traveler learned that his sword is as useless as a screen door on a submarine. Like, oh my! I just love that analogy so much because it makes no sense, but yet it's so good.
Okay. So this character we ran into, his name is Lunpa. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys a...
Oh, it's not Dump Day?
Well, at least not Dampe.
Dampe, he's about as old as Dampe. But, alright, let me give you guys a family tree here. Lunpa is a thief that founded the town of Lunpa. His son,
You don't
Dunpa... His son Dumpa was taken over the town when Lunpa passed away. Yeah, and he's kind of currently in an old bed. This old man in bed. He's sick. He just fought a giant, mysterious monster in the back, and he used up all his strength, and he's resting right now. But because he was resting, his grandson Dumpa has gone and screwed up the town and kidnapped people. And just, you know, making ransom notes to Kayleigh and all that other stuff. And extorting Kayleigh of money. So, it goes Lunpa, then Dumpa, then Dodumpa. That's kind of the family tree going on right now. It says, morning all. I didn't miss much, did I? No, you didn't. No, it just started Lunpa Fortress. So, you're all good and welcome to the stream, Kira. I'm as useful as a wooden axe.
Hey, you'd be surprised. Those things would be infected in Minecraft and Terraria. Think of all the trees you chop down with wood.
Gives you mighty.
You can use your hand to chop down wood. What are you talking about?
I mean, that's true.
Yeah.
Think of all the splinters that thing has.
Are you the ones who Dumpa said would come to punish Dodumpa? No. Oh, you're not? Well, can you do it anyways? Someone has to do it.
Oh my god.
Dumpa knows that he coddled Dodumpa too much as a child. It pains him so much, he can't die with things the way they are. Maybe if Dodumpa's eyes were open, Lunpa will be a good place again. So he's just Z, I'm sleeping. Alright, let's read his mind real quick. Father, I'm so sorry about Dodumpa. Somebody will teach him a lesson someday. Today's that day. We're gonna go, you know, get back Hammett, so we're gonna have to teach Dodumpa that lesson. Alright, you have to watch this guy's movements, because, yeah, he goes back. You think he'd go the whole entire circle around, but no, he just, like, he does a U-shape with his rounds. So you just have to be careful with what he does, because it could really screw you up if you're not too careful. Alright, so we're gonna catch these keys.
You are playing Metal Gear.
Yeah. I'm gonna go use catch and get these keys to get a cell key. That opens up all the doors in Lunpa Fortress. So, you scoundrel! Dodumpa always said you'd come, and here you are! If I stop you, Dodumpa will follow. He says the exact same thing that the other guy said. So, just go ahead and take him out real quick. But other than that, I hope everybody had good Thanksgiving besides Black Friday. I don't know. We did our Thanksgiving the Sunday before. So because my parents are out of town, so what me and Amber did was we went to Golden Corral instead on Thursday. So I guess that's a good alternative.
I mean, was it packed? That's the big question, because everyone likes to try to eat out on Thanksgiving.
Surprisingly, it was. I wasn't expecting too many people there, but yeah.
I'm not surprised, because normally one of the busiest times for a restaurant is usually like Mother's Day or Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And then Christmas, obviously. Those are like the three big holidays. Usually they're the most busy.
Telegrab. I had a sudden urge to replay the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim for some reason. Do it. Honestly, Skyrim is one of my favorite games. I know a lot of people say it's overrated game, but honestly, Skyrim is one of my favorite games. I love it to death.
I mean, honestly, it's probably overported, because you probably need to port it once or twice and be done, not once per year.
I mean, so is Resi 4, so...
That's true, and I can say the exact same thing about that.
Resi 4, Sonic 1, and whether or not people think Skyrim's a good Elder Scrolls game, I think it deserves its spot up there with Resi 4 and Sonic 1 as being like really great games that go down in history books. Because Skyrim is a good game. It's a great game. It's a lot of people's favorite Elder Scrolls game, and I know it's a lot of people's like first big trip into Elder Scrolls besides, you know, Oblivion was. So
yeah.
My quote-unquote Thanksgiving was okay. I didn't do anything special. Also bought some games on the Switch for quote-unquote Black Friday, because they were on sale. DK, Tropical Freeze, Shantae, Half Genie Hero, and Runner 3. I did see that DK Tropical Freeze was on sale. I didn't, but I already had the game, so it was just like, well.
Yeah, although I could probably justify that price that they have for the sale just because it's probably more in line to what the Wii U one costs. I know a lot of people like to make that argument.
I know. I'm gonna be honest, this is like... I view it as this. We already were warned that the Switch games were gonna be more expensive to make, so that's why I think that it was the price it was. Does that make sense? It was,
yeah, only some of them, although I can understand why people were upset on that one, although there are some other cases, like the new Super Mario Bros. U port the Switch, for some reason a lot of people are actually defending. Meanwhile, these are the same people who bitched about Tropical Freeze, so I don't get it. People are because I see the same problem there as Tropical Freeze. It's actually overpriced because it's honestly something you can probably get away with 40 to 50 at the most. I can understand why people would be upset at that point. Just say wait for a sale.
Also managed to start
because they're great games.
Managed to start the post game for Let's Go Eevee. Me and Amber have been kind of taking our time with trying to beat the game right now, and Amber we just got to Fuchsia City in the game, so that's where we're at.
I mean, I just got out of Rock Tunnel. Oh, speaking of which, how good of a percentage is Kangaskhan for showing up?
1%.
I heard.
I could get
Okay,
you
is
one
it?
because every time I walk in, one shows up for me.
Yeah, I'm mad at Amber.
Don't worry. I got 3 for that same
You
reason.
got 3? What
Yeah.
the heck? I was
I
sitting
kept
there
on
for
turning
2
around
hours
and I just
trying
found a
to
King
find
of Kong.
you got 3?
You hate him more now?
No, it's just...
Oh, so you're mad at me, but you don't
I'm
dislike
not,
him.
I'm not mad at... I was never mad at you.
For reference sake, I found 3 King of Kong in Rock Tunnel, but not a single Charmander,
Oh,
which is
Oh.
having better odds. So that just doesn't make any sense. And no lures. I don't use those things at all because honestly, I don't find a point. I keep on finding all the rare stuff by just playing the game. At this rate, I wouldn't be surprised if I see 3 shinies just randomly appear,
Well, from what I gather,
like in a row.
if you get a catch combo of like 31 Pokemon, you have a 1 in 374 chance of getting a shiny.
That's true. Although from also what I'm seeing, you have better odds in general of it just appearing randomly too,
Oh wow.
compared to the older games. Because some people I've seen ZFG play a little bit of it from his highlight reels he uploads on YouTube, and randomly just a shiny Kadabra just appeared, and he barely catched anything in the game. So it could just still happen.
Do we have Boxing Day? I never heard of this.
Boxing Day is
No,
the day
that's
after
a
Christmas.
Canadian thing
That's
only,
a
I think.
Canadian thing. It's day after Christmas.
I've
I
never
think.
heard of
Yeah,
it.
because I know
that's
all
what it
about
is.
it, but we don't have any sales around that time, unfortunately.
I played the main story of Skyrim and that was it. Just don't get Fallout 76. You guys have Boxing Day. Like I said,
Yeah.
I heard Fallout 76 wasn't doing very good. I
Oh,
didn't get
it's half price already, and it only launched last week.
Oh wow,
That's bad.
that is bad. I mean, I didn't
This
buy it.
Metacritic
'cause-
scores at a 46.
I didn't buy it because it just a Fallout game is a single player experience to me. It's not a multiplayer, so that's why I.
From what I've been hearing, that's exactly what you're getting with Fallout 76, because there's no NPCs, so the world's lifeless, from what a lot of people say. And it's just a bare bones version of Fallout 4 for multiplayer.
That's what I heard. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is around the corner. Yes, it is,
Yeah,
and it's already leaked
for better
online.
or for worse, and that's why. The soundtracks are getting leaked, which honestly, it's gonna sound harsh, but there's a lot of channels who are uploading music, and they're getting copyright takedowns. Some people are actually defending those. Don't. That's copyright infringement.
No,
honestly,
yeah, that's
there's a lot of
copyright
them that are getting
infringement.
taken down.
That's not their
I've heard like
property.
a pretty big name in the scene that just got taken down for that, and honestly, it's always on you if you're uploading something that's definitely not allowed.
I mean,
There's
it's-
NDAs for a reason, and this was leaked online, so
Yeah,
you're
this was
definitely
leaked
breaking
online.
NDAs.
That's stupid. Why would you defend that? That's like saying,
Yeah.
"Oh, I pirated the $60 games that comes out in 2 weeks, but you know what? Yeah, I got Nintendo Ninja," and then people like saying, "Well, he shouldn't have."
Well, that's
Yeah.
why I'm saying that, because a lot of people are saying that, but the soundtrack's being uploaded. Like, honestly, anyone that uploads the soundtrack in general, doesn't matter if the game's not out or not, is still technically illegal. So, that's not a good thing to do. And I don't feel bad anytime I get the hammer.
No, I don't feel.
It's
I
sad
don't
to
feel
see,
bad
but at
for
the same
people
time,
who
it's like, well, I kind of expected that.
get- I kind of expected that too. So I agree with you on that, Lester. It says, my guess is why people are okay with Mario Bros. U includes deals. I mean, like, you can get.
That's the problem, because the DLC was cheaper on the Wii U. Like, you can get both of them combined for like 30-40 bucks.
Yeah, you can get
New.
both of them combined on the same disc. On the
So
Wii
that's
U
why I
currently.
say it's the same problem as Tropical Freeze being down to 20 on the system. And for some reason it's getting a pass in terms of the port being okay to people, which
Yeah.
is weird.
Okay, yeah, it says catch combos also increase the. Yeah, I bought the guidebook for Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, and that's what it says right there too. Is catch combos increase the chances of unusual Pokemon spawn. Every route
Yeah.
has an unusual Pokemon. Why am I doing air quotes? You guys can't see air quotes. What the hell? But yeah, there's.
You guys can see that, right?
But it was but yeah, there's unusual Pokemon that come out on every route. If you see a Chansey on the route, that's an unusual Pokemon. So
Yeah, that's true.
are you referring to the day after Christmas or when I used to do boxing? Okay, it says Day after Christmas. Okay. I have no interest in playing Fallout games. I like Fallout myself. It's one of my favorite Bethesda games myself. It's just I didn't have any interest in 76 because it was all multiplayer. So I was just like, I'm not really gonna buy this because I have no use for it.
Yeah.
It's also buggy mess. That's another thing that I was hearing from people from 76. Okay.
Yeah, apparently they're also getting some legal issues because of the return policy being a little weird.
Ooh.
So people are really getting upset about what Bethesda's been doing in general with that game. And it doesn't seem to get better each day.
Hey, Matt. Hey, Celtics. How are you, buddy? Forgot today was Tuesday. I almost forgot it was Tuesday, too. Until I came home today. I was like, oh, yeah, today is Tuesday. I've been able to avoid Smash Brothers spoilers. I muted several keywords on Twitter. Yeah, that's a good idea, guys. If you guys don't want spoilers,
I wish you could do that on YouTube.
Please. I wish you could do that on YouTube. I wish you could.
You can, just don't get on YouTube.
Well, besides that, obviously.
Okay, so we got to the bottom of Lunpa Fortress. We found Master Hammett. First thing he says is it time to eat?
Yeah, I think you're
So
right,
someone's
Lester.
hungry.
I think you're right, Lester. I think the Go stuff is broken because I've been sitting here the last 10 minutes trying to connect it, and it's not connecting.
Yeah, like I said, I've been hearing a lot of people complain about. Like the recent one I heard was, I think Proton John tweeted out like a day or so ago that Luca was trying to do the same thing and just couldn't get it to work. And her Switch and phone was touching. It was that close.
I'm going to restart the game and see if I can't get it that way.
Ivan, is that you? These people, are they friends of yours? You have friends, Ivan?
Jesus.
Man, someone really doubted Ivan's friendship.
Then it would appear your journey has begun, Ivan. I'm a little late, but I've come here to save you. You shouldn't have risked yourself, Ivan. Hold it right there! Oh boy. Lunpa! Sorry to interrupt your teary little reunion, Hammett. This must be a little rat Ivan. You always did claim he'd rescue you. Look at him. He's just a child. But to think these kids could get this far. Hey, yeah, if we're just kids, what does that make your pathetic thugs? What kind of scum takes ransom money and then doesn't free his hostage? I see. So you've been extorting money from Leona, haven't you? Now that we've found Hammett, we'll be taking him home. I'm afraid I can't let you do that. Hammett is what I like to call my little money tree. You dirty scoundrel! Name calling won't help you. I'm not giving Hammett up. And then he pulls a lever. This little trap here marks the end of your good fortune.
What is it, just a power switch to the Game Boy?
Wouldn't that be funny?
Is it gonna just pull an internal darkness and just screw with your system, making it think it's your handheld?
Prepare to become monster fodder. So we have to fight a boss. Oh, look. A freaking toad in Toadumpa's image. How appropriate. Toadumpa. Alright, so
the
yeah.
fusion no one asked for.
The vision no one asked for. Toadumpa's kind of... I don't want to say he's that hard, but I think if I remember correctly, he does attack twice. So, you gotta be careful. I'm just gonna wrap him in delusion so that way if he does attack, then... he does have Dark Blessing. I think he does attack twice if I remember correctly. Oh, no, he doesn't. He just does once. Okay, he isn't like the Kraken was. It says, I've been listening to Gulp's Overlook theme from the Reignited Trilogy version, and it's a masterpiece. I've been playing the Reignited Trilogy a lot. This last week, I just beat Spyro 1, and I currently started Spyro 2. I'm gonna be honest, this is kind of an unpopular opinion. I I like Spyro 2 and 3, but I don't like it as much as the first game. And I know that's a lot. Oh, that's right. Toadumpa has this move. Toadumpa used Thrash. Thrash has a chance of... It's not like the Pokemon move, Thrash.
I was going to say, it's going to attack 2 or 3 times and just become confused and hit himself.
Oh, it now worked?
Yeah, I just had to restart my game and then it worked.
You brought 23 Pokemon from Eternity's Go account. Okay, good. That's good. Toadumpa has a move called Thrash. If you are really unlucky, it'll bring down your HP down to 1. So it can get really dangerous really quick if you're not careful. But the thing is with him, I remember now, because now I'm starting to inflict like status ailments on him. Yeah, he's very susceptible to like status ailments like illusion, stun, asleep, and all that other stuff. So yeah, use that to your advantage. See, I'm gonna probably put him to sleep. No, he's just paralyzed. Can't move. All right. But yeah, I just I like Spyro 2 and 3. Don't get me wrong, but they have a lot of backtracking moments that are too bad for my opinion. And I don't know, I just don't like backtracking in Spyro games. That's just my
yeah. I can agree, more or less unnecessary backtracking, because like around the time those games were coming out, it's the same problem a lot of 3D collectathons were starting to do. I pretty much put the backtracking in every level just because they could. Yeah. And it didn't work in a lot of those games, unfortunately. Like, one of my worst case scenarios on that is always, I bring up as Banjo Tooie. Pretty much every world is always at least one Jiggy you have to come back for. Some worlds you have to do it multiple times because of how bad it gets. And I'm never a fan of that.
Yeah. I know how much you said you've done Banjo Tooie on your channel, and I know you're dreading doing Tooie on your channel.
Yeah, well, I haven't played Tooie since I was a kid when it came out in 2000. Like, it's been years since I've last really played it, so I would have to, like, play through the whole thing just to get an idea again. I do remember how bad it was to just try to go get everything growing up, because there was a lot of moments you just didn't know what you needed in the world. Yeah. So for a first time playthrough, it can be very confusing. Still fun, but very confusing in a lot of areas.
Isaac was poisoned. Oh no, whatever shall he do? I'll just summon spam, that's what I'll do.
And that's why he's not the main character in the next game. He just got poisoned and died.
He just poisoned and died. Unless, you know, Mia cures him of poison. Alright, it says, the power in my home is finally back on. Be right back, have to take a hot shower and do other stuff. Okay, we'll be still here, Iceberg. You go do what you gotta do, me. To be honest, I don't know if I have a favorite Spyro game, so I can't tell you which Spyro is better. Well, you know what, Celtics? You know what you could do? You could say, I like the Reignited trilogy. There you go. That answers your question.
Yeah, because I already know that some people are probably going to put down their game of the year list for that reason, which I can understand. People did that for Crash last year.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I did when we did our discussion about it.
Yeah.
They made backtracking a lot easier in the PS4 version. Yeah, I did see that.
From what I've heard, yeah.
You can actually go straight to the world from the guidebook menu. That is a godsend. Yeah. You know, if you're gonna do backtracking, do that. And I'm happy about that.
Yeah, because they didn't introduce that until later games, which was after the PS1 era. So I'm glad that, you know, Activision Toys for Bob just decided, let's just do that for every single level. That actually makes it very, very simple.
It's been years since I played 2E, but I didn't mind backtracking since it made all the worlds interconnected. Okay, well.
I mean, I agree with that if you're just going through the worlds, because it's fine. My only problem was when you were going after 100%. That's just a personal preference. Because when you're just going through doing whatever, it's actually pretty good. Because I like being able just to see new areas of the world that you couldn't get to.
Yeah.
But when you're trying to go for 100%, sometimes it gets a little messy.
Yeah.
Like, there's one thing you have to do in World 8 that locks up at, like, World 4 or 5. Which is a huge jump.
Maybe it's because I've never played any of the Metroid's Castlevania, so I never had that experience or comparison. Well, I guess because Castlevania, well, modern day, I should say, Metroidvania.
Yeah, the Metroidvania style, yeah.
Good. I didn't find out until Spyro 2 HD. I didn't even realize that you could fast travel to all the worlds until I watched the Cat Icarus episode, or Caddy did a video
Sunday.
was it Saturday or Sunday?
Sunday.
I think it was a couple days ago.
Yeah, it was a couple days ago, and he said that. I said, "What? You can backtrack, like just by pushing X?" I felt so stupid when I found that out. I was like, "Oh, okay."
I liked that video because he had a complaint about a trophy name of all things.
Oh, the Jackstacular. It almost sounded like Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I did hear there was technically a glitch, I think that was the same from the PS1 game, where there could be a good chance you still didn't do everything in the game and not unlock the final couple levels without like going through the exit world portals. So I've just been at least doing that in every level. Just
That's what I've been doing too.
And then backtracking later for like the skill point.
I didn't find out about Spyro 2 HD. I gotta go for bed. I'll be back later. Okay, Allison. So take care. We'll be here still. Whose video? How do you spell that user's name? Okay, let me go and I'll find the video for you. I'll find the video for you, Celtics. Give me just a second.
Yeah, it's a user on YouTube called Kid Icarus. He does a lot of like PlayStation stuff in general.
Well, it's not Kid Icarus, it's Cat Icarus.
Yeah, I said Kid Icarus. I don't know how it came through in the Discord.
You sounded like you said Kid Icarus, like the game Kid Icarus.
Yeah, that definitely broke up in a weird way. Yeah, it's a guy named Kid Icarus. He has to work with Palutena, and wait, that's wrong.
Okay.
The hand cramps you play on small 3DS.
Okay, this is the video. Oh gosh, I forgot I can't do that. Damn it. Oh wait, I guess I could do Control V, couldn't I? There you go.
Yeah,
there you go. That's the video in question. Cat Icarus is really funny, Celtics. I like him myself. So, all right. So after we beat Dodumpa goes, "Get this off me!" How did Dodumpa get trapped under the monster? He tried to pull another dirty trick on you. And yet you did nothing, Hammett, to stop it.
I'm scared to enter. Look at all these Pokemon waiting on me.
Oh my gosh, you got a bunch of Pokemon right there waiting for you. Look at that.
And all of them are Pidgeys.
No.
Pidgeys and Rattatas.
There's a Scyther.
These are the ones for my Pokemon Go.
Oh, I noticed that video but never clicked on it right away. It's a funny video, Celtics. I would really advise watching it.
Yeah, although I do agree one of the biggest things you point out, the performance of the game at the end. It's the same for both PS4 Pro and Xbox One X, but the game kind of runs like crap.
Yeah.
In general, which I don't understand why. It's confusing. The frame stuttering's a little weird. Motion blur's very strong for a lot of people, myself included. And for some reason, actually, I'm very surprised. The game runs the exact same resolution on Pro and X.
Huh.
It's only 1440p.
That's weird.
I thought the X would be 4K, but it's really not. So that
I thought they
you
were
get the
trying to push
PS4 version.
that
Your controller
4K
lights up.
technology. I thought that
Yeah, about that. Spyro can't do 4K. They just don't want to.
He's not a Bandicoot. Just a
Although if they tried to push out the 4K on the Xbox, would probably run at like 10 frames, knowing how bad that game can jug at times.
Yeah. It says, just a second longer and you would have been history. You dirty snake. But yet Hammett was watching it all happen. He did nothing to help.
Hammett don't care.
Dodumpa, you are rotten to the core. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. Now get this thing off me. Get this thing off me. I love how Garrett just walks him. He's like, get this thing off me. I don't know. That thing looks awfully heavy for us kids to lift. What should we do, Isaac? Should we try to move it?
Nah.
Lester, okay, can you answer this for me? Should we try to move this off of him?
No.
No.
You gotta keep up with Isaac being a dick.
Hey, Mia, I wasn't expecting that response.
Jesus.
Mia's like, I agree. He should just be crushed to death.
Wow, okay, well Mia's also a dick.
Wow, Mia.
Let's see if everyone just doesn't care in this universe.
Hammett's like, I think we have to at least try.
Do we have to?
Do we have to? I don't want to. The guy's a dick. He deserves this. Oh, I shouldn't say that. That's awful. That really does sound really horrible.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
He should just be He deserves to be crushed to death. Considering that.
Fine. Next time you get crushed, we'll just leave you too then.
That's horrible. I just now think about it. It's just like that's like one of the worst ways to die is just be crushed to death.
Yeah, really.
Ooh. There. You should be able to get up now. I can't. Did you break your leg or something? It's not broken. I should be able to stand after a bit. Thank goodness. What do you mean, thank goodness? Didn't he just try to kill us?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Can't
Let's
we just
forget about that whole part?
Can't we just forgive and forget? Dodumpa kidnapped you, remember?
You know what?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that's Will.
That's Hammett's response.
Yeah, these guys are idiots.
Yeah, that's right. He did try to get a grip, you guys. Isn't Hammett? But Hammett is safe now, isn't he? Yeah, but do you really think Dodumpa will reform if Hammett forgives him? I wonder. How about it, Dodumpa? He already said he wouldn't do anything. Of course he's going to say that. He wants us to forgive him. What do you think we should do with him, Garrett? We should lock him up here, just like he did to Hammett. No, how can you be so cruel? I could have left that monster on top of you and you died. This seems like a better option to me.
Hey, you want to talk about cruel at that point?
Yeah.
Just leave a big old box on you.
Oh, and you have no problem being that cruel to Hammett. What should we do, Isaac? Should we lock Dodumpa up? I kind of want to just be the asshole saying, no, we should let him go. No. He says, just leave him here like this for a while. And there's Dumpa. Dad! Dodumpa, you pitiful wretch! That's gotta hurt. Your own dad said that to you.
Yeah.
Hammett and I have been confirmed to be on Undertale for believing in pacifism. I can't believe Garrett is the sane one here. I know, right?
I mean, of all the people.
Yeah, of all the people, Garrett's like, guys, he tried to kill us. No! I always told you that if you did evil to others, others would do evil to you. You must right all your misdeeds you've done. I feel bad for spoiling you. Look at all the trouble you've caused. See, it's all your fault that all this happened. Oh, wow. So, you're blaming your dad for spoiling you and you turning into a rotten kid. This is all his fault. Okay. I just saw how this is.
Makes sense.
Makes sense. You can't take what's that? You just can't accept that you were the problem. You have to you have to blame others for your issues. Yes, this is why.
Oh, hey, the internet.
Yes, which is why this is going to hurt you more than it does me. You're not serious, are you, Dad? I most certainly am. You're going to spend some time in here thinking about all you've done. Dodumpa has caused you all sorts of trouble, hasn't he? No, not at all! He kidnapped you, Hammett.
Nah, he ain't no
He
trouble.
left you down in a dungeon. Must apologize deeply for all this.
I'm sorry for dungeon napping you.
Sorry for dungeon napping you. What timestamp does Ked Icarus say something about background? I remember it's probably right at the beginning of the video because that's with his pros, I think. He talked about like the bad stuff like in the remainder part of the video, but he talked about all the pro stuff at the beginning of the video. I can't tell you right now because I couldn't remember. I'm sorry, Celtics. Thank you, Dumpa, but you don't need to apologize. Then you forgive me? You didn't do anything wrong, Dumpa. I'm sorry about the trouble, but I do have one request. A request? I don't know how you got in here, but please leave by the same means. Huh? Dumpa just... Didn't you just say that you're gonna lock up the Dumpa? So, we shouldn't have to sneak around, should we? Some of the Dumpa's henchmen are still loyal to him. I'm ashamed to say it, but they won't listen to any of my orders.
You're not my dad.
He's like, you're not my dad.
Not listening. That's how they're acting.
It's showing the Spyro 3 HD footage, and I want to see it for myself, so that's why oh, I'm sorry, Celtics. I didn't know. I guess you could watch that video after you've beaten Spyro 3. I didn't know. I'm sorry, bud. I didn't know that's what you wanted to wait on that. This new gang of thieves will attack Hammett if they find him. Will attack Hammett if they find him in the fortress. And they may come check his cell, right? I see. Then they'll free Dodumpa, wouldn't they? And then he'd head straight for Kayleigh, seeking his revenge. I see. Yes, you're right. It would be terrible if Kayleigh was attacked. That's why you must go while you still can. You mean immediately? No, tomorrow, Ivan.
Next week.
I heard.
We can wait a bit, right?
Yeah. I heard of your
Why don't we see
intrusion.
the sights?
So I spread some rumors throughout the fortress. Rumors? I said brigands had snuck to kidnap Hammett, but failed and ran off. Why in the world would you do that? Now they won't let anyone down here at all. Plus, many of Dodumpa's men have left to find the intruders. Dodumpa, you're a shrewd one. I just thought I'd try to help wherever I could. With Dodumpa's henchmen gone, this is our chance to escape, right? Nah.
Yeah, I'll just wait here.
Why did I even bother asking? Let's get a move on. Alright, so now we've rescued Hammett. It says, the next time you meet Dodumpa, he will be a changed man. I get it already. I won't do anything wrong. Come on, let me go.
Sound like Logan Paul when they took away his ads.
Ooh, that's shade though. That's shade though. Oh my god.
Master.
Well, you're not wrong, Master.
Exactly, that's the worst
Oh
part.
gosh.
I'll leave you on that one to contemplate. I'll be back after just a few.
Okay. Alright, so now that we've rescued Hammett, we need to leave the way that we came here in Lunpa. So we need to go through the West Lunpa cave in order to get out of here. So I need to actually heal up real quick. I need to go ahead and... You're trying to catch a pincer, aren't you?
It's my pins already. I just want to get him back in the ball.
You just want to get him in the game here, not...
He's being stubborn about it.
Pincer's a mean Pokemon. Isaac is an absolute pain, I've noticed. Yeah, he is, but that's mostly me. you can be, you know, really good about it, but yeah, I'm kind of being the jerk this
You're the
playthrough.
reason why he didn't get in Smash.
I'm the reason he didn't get in Smash. think I just saw someone just now. Yeah, I saw something too. Do you think the Dumpa's henchmen have found us? Yes.
Isaac!
If they have, we'll have to take care of them right now. Just a moment. Is that you, Bunza? Gasp! That voice! Isaac, I didn't see anything. It's Hammett. So, Dodumpa never had any intention of releasing Hammett? That's right. That's why Ivan and his friends came to the rescue. Once Isaac made up his mind, we all decided to come save Hammett. Hey, Ivan, are you saying this was all Isaac's idea? No, I mean, you and Mia helped us too.
Everyone's to blame.
Thank you, Isaac, Garrett, Mia. And of course you too, Ivan. You sure did a good job finding this cave, Bunza. Yes, impressive work you did, Bunza. It was pure coincidence. It really didn't want to come to Lunpa. Because we knew the thieves had Hammett in prison. Then why did you come here? I recalled when Hammett told us about being a successful merchant. Really? He told you that you should start trading in Lunpa? No, I mean in more of his general words of wisdom. Merchants just must not judge customers on their appearances. Do not avoid a place just because something unpleasant may happen. As long as customers await your goods, you must do everything in your power to sell it to them. So you came here to serve the villagers, even though you've despised Dodumpa? Fate put this opportunity before you. But why did you think a Kale merchant would be permitted into Lunpa? I didn't, and in fact, they would not let me in. Yet, knowing that you still came? But, you know what? There was a huge commotion, right? He must mean the activity caused by Dumpa's rumors. See, I always get these names mixed up. Dumpa's rumors. It all came together for me. That commotion was related to Hammett. I had to find out what was going on. And that's how you found this cave? I'll bet you couldn't find a way into that gate open from this side. But then all of a sudden, it moved, so I hid behind a rock. We startled you, didn't we, Bunzo? I am just glad you were able to get Hammett out safely. Why do you say it like that, Bunza? Dumpa's henchmen have been combing this area. Even if they aren't after Hammett, if they find him, they might capture Hammett again. Let's get out of here quickly. But we have to escape without being seen by Dumpa's henchmen. So what should we do, Isaac? Should we stay and fight? Gosh. Alright, let me get caught up with chat here. What's this? I only had this idea so you would shut up about Hammett or whatever. That's kind of Isaac's mentality. He's like, you guys keep talking about him, so let's go ahead and do it so you guys shut up about it. What should we? Should we stay and fight? No, we shouldn't. Taking them all on is foolhardy than invading their fortress. More foolhardy than invading your fortress. Then what should we do, Bunza? I have a wagon nearby. A wagon?
I'll make everything better.
I want to ride my red fly wagon. That's right. Let's all get back to Kaylee in my wagon. Won't a wagon stand out if it was searched by Dodumpa's henchmen? No, there's no need to worry. I've been here Been here since before the commotion. Right. They've already seen your wagon around. That's correct, Garrett. They don't suspect me of being involved. Then let's take that wagon to Kaylee. Should we ride the wagon to... Okay, guys. This part I remember when I was a kid. Okay. This is weird because you can get a string of dialogue. Like really weird dialogue where it just loops around in such a weird and confusing way. Just by saying no and yes and all that other stuff. If you tell Garrett, say, no, we shouldn't ride the wagon. Huh? You don't want to ride in Bunza's wagon? No. So what, you changed your mind? You don't want to go with them? No. Now I'm totally confused. You changed your mind again? Stop wasting our time. Are we gonna ride? Are we riding in the wagon? No. Huh? You don't want to ride in the wagon? Yeah, you can just keep looping this. It's just weird. It's just like, you changed your mind? What, do you want to go with them? No. Oh, I'm totally confused. You changed your mind again? Stop wasting our time. Are we riding in the wagon? It's so funny. I love this, like, this little line of dialogue, because it's just like, you can confuse the heck out of your party. I'm just like, what are you saying? Like, are we doing this or what?
Okay, I just came back. Am I just in the most confusing version of Oregon Trail where how much I want to flip-flop between a wagon or not?
Oh my gosh. Alright, did
wow,
you see this?
These guys just don't know if they want to be on the wagon.
Did you see this whole, like, loop thing?
Oh yeah, I was here for the whole loop. I was waiting for a good point to jump in, and now I found it. Like, wow. These guys just don't have any concrete answers, with Isaac just being the contrarian.
It's like, hold on a second. I wonder if I say yes to something. It says, huh? You don't want to ride in Bunza's wagon? Yes. Do you have some unfinished business in Lunpa? No. Don't startle me. You don't have anything left to do, do you? Yes. You don't have any finished business? Yeah, okay. So, like I said, you can get this really confusing, like, string of questions asked. It's really weird, but it's funny. I wouldn't ride in the wagon. Hey, Zavi, how are you doing?
Hi, Zavi.
I'm back. What did I miss? You missed the most confusing line of questions asked about riding in a wagon.
Isaac doesn't know what to do.
Isaac doesn't want to play Oregon Trail. Lady Liana will be so happy, won't she? Yes, I'd like to see her as soon as possible. I'd figure he would. Alright, then let's set off. Alright, so now we can go ride in this wagon. Alright, like, look how, like, weird it looks, the sprite with the wagon.
It is Oregon Trail.
It is Oregon Trail.
Yeah.
Dude.
So it's probably the Oregon Trail that was developed in Windows 95.
Yeah.
It says, Isaac, if I want to ride a wagon, I might die from dysentery or whatever it was in that trail game. Isaac just likes messing with his friends. When will they all kick him out of the group?
They're gonna eventually.
Yeah, he'll be the first one left behind because they don't want to bother.
It says, we've arrived, Hammett. Arrived where? Oh, I didn't tell you about this entrance, Ivan? You didn't tell me your secret things. This leads to the underground passage that leads to Hammett Palace. An underground passage? What for? Just to be safe. Why would you need one? I don't understand. Why bring a wagon out this way? Because Dodumpa's henchmen may be here in Kayle. Well then, Bunza, would you please take them to the town's entrance? Wait, what? Why? We'll just go this way with you. You can't. You must go through the town to the palace. I'm confused.
Cool kids only.
You have no reason to hide now, do you?
Cool kids only.
cool kids only. It's only the cool kids can go in the underground passage. Looks too small for everyone to fit in the wagon. Yeah, it is pretty small. I'm looking forward to the PS4 HD remake of Oregon Trail coming this Christmas. Can you imagine if they remake
Yeah,
that?
don't tempt them. This is the age of we don't know what to do anymore, so let's port every game in existence
I
era.
buy it.
I mean, I like Oregon Trail myself, so.
Gosh, you remember the days of being in school and just playing that?
Yeah,
that
I played that all the time.
inside recess or whatever.
You have no reason to hide now, do you? Why shouldn't we just go in this way? That would raise suspicious. That would raise suspicions. Sorry.
Suspicious.
Not suspicious.
That would raise suspicious. Yep, that's exactly what I would raise.
Wouldn't it be strange if people who aren't even supposed to be in town suddenly walked out of the palace? If anyone noticed, they might...
No, I think we'll just call that a worker strike.
If anyone noticed, they might learn of the secret entrance. Now do you understand? No. In that case, how about this? I think Hammett and Lady Liana need time for their reunion. Oh, in that case, we'll gladly ride in the wagon.
Wait, I want Crane back in here. This seems a little too weird.
I forgot about that. That's so funny. Windows XP Space Pinball Remake hype.
Oh my god, no.
Alright, now he's going back. Now we can go into Kayle. Now we have to go up to the palace like normal people would. And then it'll look nice and just figure out some things. Alright. So we just go in here. There we go. So, it's Ivan and his companions. Perfect timing. So, it's you. I told you time and time again not to go to Lunpa, but you went anyway. You can't tell me what to do, lady. You ain't you
Come on,
my
to check out the lump for myself.
Please, Liana, don't be so harsh on them. Naturally, I'm happy that they rescued you. But this should have been something that Kayle should have handled alone. You had a more pressing quest at hand, no? No. Had you completely forgotten your own quest?
I mean, that's what Cyclops is for, so yeah.
He's like, whatever's on my mind is important. More important than what was in the back of my mind. Even stuff that isn't more important. I'm a live in the moment kind of guy.
He sure is.
I had to rescue Hammett no matter the cost. It's already done. There's nothing more to be said. Hold on. We wanted to save Hammett as badly as Ivan did. It doesn't matter, Garrett. I'm the one at fault. I made a mistake. We will leave immediately on Felix's trail. Yes, that would be best. Leave immediately. Isaac, we should be going. Ivan, is that really what you want? Well, if Ivan says so, shall we go, Isaac? No! If both Isaac and Ivan want to leave, then I guess that's it.
But you said no!
I said no! Why did you just completely ignore what I said, Garrett?
It's starting.
They've given up. They realized,
It's
yeah,
already
he
time
doesn't
for
know
Isaac
what,
to be put in the back.
they're like, Isaac doesn't know what in the hell he wants, so I'm just ignoring everything he says and doing the opposite.
Pretty much.
Yep. Can we just make him permanent mute? I don't want to hear his decisions ever again.
Take your shaman's rod and go to Hesperia. To Hesperia? That is what a Jupiter adept said. Okay, that shaman's rod we got in the beginning of the game, it's been in our inventory since the beginning of the game. Yeah, it's gonna be a plot important later. And I'm gonna be honest with you. This right here, this little thing on this side quest, you have to remember for late game in the second game. Because if you play the
that's
second...
just stupid.
Well, I don't blame them, because they intended you to play this game first, then the second, and transfer your data for the second game. Because this was originally all supposed to be one game, right? Both games were supposed to be originally one game. But
like, that makes sense, but man, that's like a huge time gap if you're playing them both back to back, so that's gonna be hard to remember this thing from hours ago.
yeah, you're gonna have to remember this little cutscene for late games, the second game. Because you're gonna reach this land that Hammett's talking about, and you get to a village, and nobody talks to you in that village. Nobody at all. They won't talk to you or whatsoever. And then you have to show them the shaman's rod. And they're like, oh, this guy's important. I better talk to him. But the thing is, though, the
He's
second
got
game,
a rod. He's important.
the thing is, though, it's just like, you wouldn't know that unless you played this game on the first game. So, that's why I'm just saying, it's just like, if you plan on playing The Lost Age or this game, you gotta play it in order, because you can get stuck. I've seen people like saying, what do I do here? Nobody's talking to me. What am I supposed to do? You're supposed to show them an important item that you have in your inventory, that you have no... They didn't tell you anything about it in the second game at all, what that item is. So if you start playing the second game, you don't know what that item is. That's kind of silly, but...
Yeah, I mean, that does happen, because some people pick up a later game, not really know it's a sequel or not, and just get confused.
I'm gonna be honest with you, that's why I really strongly suggest anybody who plays Kingdom Hearts needs to start from the beginning. I feel like
yeah, you kind of need to, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not trying to be, I'm not trying to exclude anybody. But it's very important to understand what's going on in the game if you know what's happening. So, where are we going to find an Hesperia if we go? That I don't know. The continent to the west, on the other side of the sea? Do not waste time chatting. You must set out immediately. But yeah, you have to remember this little cutscene. Yeah, it says, take your shaman's rod set up for Hesperia, and be careful. You have to remember that for the second game. So, if you played the second game all the way through, you won't know once you hit that area. At all. So, that's why I really strongly suggest people play, the first game first. You know what I mean? Because it has little moments like that. And plus, that side quest we just did, guys, that's all optional. You don't have to do this to beat the game. So, it's really kind of like really, really cryptic hint. But, that's best to start playing through and doing 100% playthrough, I guess. It's really not that hard to get 100% playthrough in this game anyway, so... There's no missable things, and you can do it at any time you get certain items. So. And before Isaac sold the shaman's rod for 5 gold because he was hungry.
Yeah, man, oh, well, that one's gonna work. You must show the special rod to prove your work. Yeah, I pawned that like a couple towns back.
Well, time to go back and get it.
Yeah.
And then you go back in town. And it becomes its own like Ed, Edd n Eddy episode where you have to go you have to go and retrace all the steps of the item you pawned off. It's like, you remember that thing I sold you? Yeah, I need it back. I already sold it to this guy. And you go find that guy. I already gave it to this guy. Find that guy.
Yeah, it's just a never-ending circle, people.
Yeah.
That goes.
Evie's got a sneeze stuck in its nose. Amber was playing with Evie in her game, and it said Evie had a weird look on her face, and it said Evie's got a sneeze stuck in its nose.
No, Evie's shit Isaac's leadership.
Oh yeah, he was just.
Yeah.
She was.
That makes sense.
He was so tired of Isaac's leadership.
Yeah, I'm playing a little bit of that now because like it's a perfect little like podcast game. You just turn off your mind and play. It's perfect for the stream. I just found a big Chansey, caught it. It gave me like almost 3,000 experience.
I know. Chances
So,
are worth a lot.
Yeah, that just gave me like 3 levels per Pokemon.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
the thing. Chanseys and Let's Go are pretty much like landed, but they're like, what was it, like the Oshawa from Gen 5?
No. Audino.
Or what's it called?
Audino.
Audino, there you go. I remember just talking about an O.
That's an
You were
A.
close.
Yeah.
Yeah, see? O.
Well, no, Audino starts with an A.
Ah, crap. It has an O in it. You can tell
That's okay.
I played Gen 5, so
Yeah.
never. Like,
Yeah.
besides, like 3 gyms in, like, years ago in a flashcard that barely worked.
Yeah. I like Gen 5. That's one of my favorite ones. I don't know.
If it's not the original first or second, that's the gen I hear a lot of people say is their favorite now.
Yeah. Which is really weird because a couple years ago they said it's the worst.
Uh-huh. It kind of has
Internet
the same
trend.
problem that the Zelda games have, or when they come out, or around the time they come out, people say it's the worst thing ever. Years later, oh yeah, that's amazing.
Now, yeah, did you hear about the Skyward Sword remake coming out?
It's
Possibly?
rumored. I don't believe it until it actually happens, because they do that kind of stuff all the time. They'll just say they want to make something like that, but we don't know. It'd be
Yeah.
interesting to
But-
see, because the Skyward Sword with less motion controls, please, that'd be great.
Well, that's the thing. It's just like it bothers me because it's just like y'all were upset. You hated Skyward Sword so much. Now that this rumored Skyward Sword port is coming to Switch, y'all are like saying, "Oh, it was such a great game. I love it to death." Blah 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 blah. And I'm like,
That's the Zelda cycle for you.
I'm like, guys, I knew it was gonna happen because Zelda was like one of the least favorite, 3D Zelda games, and now it's just like everybody's like, oh, I remember, I love that game.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I wouldn't mind them trying it again, to give it better kind of controls, because they can't do motion controls in the portable mode, so it's going to have a more traditional control scheme.
Yeah.
And I'll be fine with that, because that is the biggest problem. Some of the control just doesn't respond at all in
I'm
Skyward
gonna
Sword
be
from what
honest.
I've used it with.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I like the Switch's more motion control more than the Wii's because the Switch's is, gyro.
Well, it's more accurate.
Yeah.
I mean, the Wii remotes also had gyro, but it was early day gyro, so there was a lot of bugs with it. Especially until they made the Wiimote Plus remotes. Until
Yeah.
Wiimote Plus was a thing, that thing barely worked as a motion controller.
I'm getting rid of Fury Swipes myself. That's what it says. I never cared for Skyward. I know a lot of people don't care for Skyward Sword. I'm like halfway. I'm about to get to the 3rd dungeon in Skyward. I need to finish the game. I could talk tonight. Sorry. I like Skyward Sword.
Yeah. Oh, great, you're fueling the argument.
I'm sorry. It was like my mind was telling. It's like, Matthew, don't say that. This is the internet. Remember, don't say it. I was like, I like Skyward Sword. Like, oh, you did it now. Like, I like Skyward Sword myself. Motion controls aren't, the greatest thing, but I like the game myself. So probably because 6th gen was so lackluster compared to 5th gen. I guess.
I think a lot of people flipped on the 5th gen after what happened in 6th, yeah. Because that's everyone's least favorite one I've always heard, too.
I like it.
Well,
It didn't add enough to a lot of people's opinions, but I can kind of see why.
I like 6th gen. I know it was kind of unmemorable in a lot of that aspects, but I can guarantee you once 8th gen comes out, people are gonna say 7th gen was the worst.
I wouldn't be surprised, because that is the trend.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing inherently wrong with 7th gen, because that was the one that actually did the most different stuff. It's just that I think it had the worst 3rd version, so to say, compared to all the other ones, because it barely changed anything for the 3rd version.
Yeah.
In fact, some of the changes they made were actually worse for the story.
Yeah.
Like I think Sun and Moon have a better story than Ultra Sun and Moon.
Well, we haven't played very much of Ultra 7 yet, so we're trying to get to that
Yeah,
point.
honestly, how I see it, it's best to play for the post game, because the post game is much better. But you have to play through the whole game again to get to it. So, if you're not a fan of that, then I'll say that Ultra 1 is not going to change your mind on Gen 7.
says, also, if Skyward Sword HD is a thing, it might go down with Super Mario Party route where handheld mode, no motion control, just flat out isn't possible. I also like Skyward Sword since I didn't have a problem with motion control. I don't have a problem with motion control either. It's just...
Yeah, same.
There's some games that just flat out just don't work with motion control. And no matter how many times you try, it just...
I was that one for the Skyward Sword. Mainly the aiming, I think, doesn't work well at all in Skyward Sword, because you have a perfectly good IR pointer on the remote and they choose not to use it because of how many times you swing your sword around, probably. So they're just figuring the Wiimote's never going to be centered to the TV, so just have it gyro-based. But it doesn't work with the Wii Remote's gyro. It's not as refined as something like the Wii U or the Switch gyro.
Damn it. What happened? I forgot something. I forgot almost. I just now think about it. I'm here on the freaking Ganawan Bridge. I'm like, wait a second, guys. I'm missing something. We need to go back to Lunpa. I forgot. I have to go back all the way down. I did have unfinished business in Lunpa. Damn it. There's a Ginny in Lunpa.
No. Oh, that would have been bad to miss.
I didn't want to miss that because, shoot, I'd be rather pissed off with myself if I missed this. Damn it. Hey, Matt in chat. Hey, Hyper Kirby, how you doing? But yeah, you need to go back to the room in Dumpa's fortress where Dumpa was sleeping, and he gives you his Ginny. I forgot about that. Damn it. Watch that freaking cutscene. And I mean, granted, I'm gonna be honest with you. Where they spit you out after all that, you kind of get lapse-minded because you have to backtrack to Lunpa for that. So I can kind of see myself. I forgot. I have to remember. See, it's been years since I played this game again. Last time I played it was my Let's Play, and that was what, almost 8 years ago. So I'm going back. At least I remembered, right?
That's true.
I didn't get to the end of the game like, I'm missing a Mercury Ginny. Why am I missing Mercury Ginny? Oh,
we're gonna miss this. Oh no.
I'm doing good. I'm actually going to the movies in a few minutes. Just wanted to stop by and say hello. Okay. Well, thank you for coming, stopping by, and saying hello. We're happy to see you, Hyper Kirby. I hope you.
What movie are you gonna go see?
Yeah, what movie are you gonna go see? There's one movie. I need to go see Grinch. You need to go see Grinch, Amber.
I'm trying to stay away from that guy with a 10-foot pole because I'm getting so tired of seeing things.
I wouldn't touch you with a 39.5-foot pole.
That's exactly why I made that joke. Thank you for completing it. Someone caught on.
You knew that was
No, it's not that like I don't see it as like, oh yeah, this is bad. No, actually it looks the exact opposite. I think I'm just kind of grinched out because I've seen way too much of his face in just like a month's time.
Well, with freaking Smash?
Okay.
Between him and then all the advertisements.
You're mad he ruined Smash for you.
No, YouTubers ruining Smash. Yeah. Stay off YouTube.
I'm gonna go see Grinch.
Let's play 3 weeks in advance.
Alright, have fun with going seeing Grinch. I still need to go see Grinch myself, because I was wanting to go see it, so. I wanted to go see it, because, you know, it's me and Amber's favorite holiday movie. So, now that they're making a new one, we were kind of wanting to go see it, so.
Well, it's not my favorite, but I like it.
What's your favorite holiday movie?
The Polar Express.
Oh, the Polar Express.
Oh, yeah, Polar Express is really good, yeah. I'm kind of peeved at myself because we have a DVD that has both the full screen and the widescreen version on it. I cannot find the widescreen version. I want that one.
Oh, no.
I don't know where it went.
Well, hey, Christmas idea.
It's a good...
I know I have it somewhere. Like, we definitely had the original movie. I don't mind watching it full screen. I'm like, where the heck did I have that again?
Lester?
It's probably in my box of like 100+ DVDs in the closet.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I
found the randomizer's favorite room just now.
Yeah, the 4 chests in here is another good one. I wouldn't be surprised if this game would get a rando at one point. Cause it seems like any retro game anymore gets one.
You know, when you helped me put up Wind Waker rando, I was having so much fun playing through it. I kind of want to go back and play like I need to beat Ocarina of Time. That's one of the games we're probably going to stream eventually.
Yeah. Because that one, I highly recommend you don't play until after you beat base game.
Yeah.
Because you really want to know what you're looking for.
Yeah. The original animated version will always be the best to me. Yeah, it will be best for me too. But me and Amber like the Jim Carrey one too.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely an unpopular opinion, because a lot of people don't like it. I think it's fine.
I don't know why. Enjoyable. I thought it was funny. Charlie Brown Chris, be back in a bit. Okay, Kira. We'll be still here for probably about another hour and a half, probably.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Alright, says Charlie Brown Christmas might be my favorite holiday movie. Okay.
Oh,
That's
speaking
a
of
good
Charlie Brown, let's go very light on this topic for obvious reasons, but did you hear about the weird issues Charlie Brown's going through as of late? Because people are petty, racism.
What are you talking about?
I've never heard about this.
So, all of a sudden, this is like, what, 50 plus years later? People are starting to make a big deal about one of the characters sitting by himself in the Thanksgiving shot. Calling it a racist thing for some stupid reason.
Oh my gosh. You gotta be kidding me.
Welcome to the world where anything you say is offensive.
I'm sorry if this bothers him. That's the same issue with Apu's going through on The Simpsons.
It's the exact same thing, yeah.
Stupid.
That's why it's like not going into detail for obvious reasons. Like, people get offended on anything.
Guys,
it's just it's petty when it's something that literally was made at a time where that kind of thing happened.
Well, okay, like I understand. Like I'm not trying to offend anybody. I want to be 100% clear on that. But the Apu thing, I'm just like, guys, they make Apu be more of a decent human being than half the other cast up there. And if they have such a problem with Apu, why isn't there people complaining about Groundskeeper Willie, or Smithers being a closet gay man? Why are they having issues with it now? That's why I feel like it.
Yeah, that's my problem in general. Like, all these different things are being brought up now, which doesn't make any sense. Because these are things of their times.
That's just how I view it. I'm like I said, I'm not trying to offend anybody. But I just find it silly that after 20 years, now people have issues with it.
Yeah.
That's
what I don't get either.
That's just how I mean. Or Fat Tony being a stereotypical Italians. Yeah, exactly.
That's another good example. But yeah, that doesn't get brought up.
But Apu,
so
I'm going to be
selective
honest,
too.
The way that Simpsons have always depicted Apu, yes, the way he talks is stereotypical. Yeah, I understand that. But in the standalone episodes with him and all that other stuff, they show that he's a family man. They show that he is a decent human being that takes care of all his children. He's, doing well as an immigrant in America, and all that other stuff. They show the good things about him. Sorry, my computer just wanted to make such an issue.
Rip headphone users.
Sorry, rip headphone users. Sorry. Hate racism, honestly. I hate racism too.
I can extremely agree on that one, because this year I've been a target of that all the time for some random reason.
Yeah.
What the hell did I do?
Yeah, because Apu is a stereotypical character. Yeah, I know. By the way, I don't know if any of you guys heard, but the creator SpongeBob... Yeah, I posted that on Twitter earlier today. I was really upset about that, because SpongeBob...
that was sad to hear. Although, I am surprised. We made, like an hour and a half through the stream, that not coming up
I know.
yet. Like, I'm actually surprised, because every stream I've been in today, that's been there every 5 minutes.
For a second. I never watched SpongeBob.
It really is.
Yeah. I grew up with SpongeBob. I mean, heck, half you guys know I quote SpongeBob all freaking time. I quote an episode of SpongeBob all the time. That shows you how much of an impact that cartoon's made in my life. So, all right. So if you come back here and you talk to Dumpa. I forgot. He says, I have a little something for you.
Just used to it because they're all starting with D.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
He says, I have a little something for you for teaching Dodumpa his lesson. Giving these people a token of my gratitude. And she finally gets out of the way to this room. He says, deep in there is an interesting creature I fought once long ago. I give you this to you because please take good care of it. Okay, so if you go in there, there's a Mercury Genie inside. Almost completely forgot about this freaking Genie because you have to backtrack into the dungeon for it. So, yeah, so we got Tonic. I'm gonna go ahead and give it to me. So, forgot about that. I like SpongeBob up until the first movie that came out in the early 2000s. I think all the new, like, I can see how, well, I know the new one's not as good as the old SpongeBob, but heck, I can quote old SpongeBob all the time. Alright. So now that we got that, I just let the guards catch me so I can get out of here quick. So
right. Ah, the fast travel cheats.
The fast travel cheats. I could have used retreat, and that would have been a better option, but I figured that'd be easier getting caught because I was like only one room over.
Less menuing.
Yeah. Less menuing.
You have them pretty much strats.
I'm sorry if I said anything that offended anybody. That's just my 2 cents. Is like I can understand why people are upset with Hapu, but I don't understand why this is such an issue. You actually watch the show. It shows that he's not, you know, they try not to make it stereotype. It's just like, I feel like Groundskeeper Willie is more of a stereotype than Hapu is, in my honest opinion. I hope I did. I don't like upsetting anybody.
What you're doing anyway, so.
Yeah, I don't like upsetting anybody, so.
Well, right. You know when you actually really upset someone when you get all the hate mail on Twitter.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry that happened to you, Lester. That was dumb. Like,
I mean, it's funny why I'm the exact opposite of a kind of person. I accept everyone. I just hate how the world is making pretty much everyone just pick sides now, which I don't understand. Yeah. That's what I really don't get how people were acting anymore.
Yeah. I just that honestly
treat everyone as equal.
Yeah. When that was happening to you, Lester, that really did bother me a lot because I know you on a personal level, and you know, and you're not like that at all. So
yeah, I mean, I'm the exact opposite. I mean, I'm not even close to, as people try to say, a racist son of a bitch. It's like, okay, thanks. That was new.
All you like, you are one of the most kindest people, accepting everybody I've ever met in my life.
No, he's not. He's a jerk. What are you talking about?
Yeah. That's the true self.
But
I steal your lunch money.
It kind of bothered me when I saw that too, because, like I said, I know you.
Him stealing people's Twitch money?
I didn't mean that.
He's got to buy my lunch somehow. Give me lunch money.
No, really though, Lester, you are one of the kindest people we've ever met.
So
definitely one of our closest friends for that.
Yeah.
So.
To see someone treat you like that, I was like, or say something like that to you, I'm just like, you don't even know him, so why do you even bother talking to him? You don't have a right to say that about him.
Yeah, well, that's why you can always recommend to people, try to stay away from anything major being talked about, because that's when you always get the toxicity crowd randomly just appearing on your feed. I mean, that's why I don't really do major hashtags outside maybe like if I'm sharing an image off a game or something.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're in a deeper part of Gonawan. When you reach Gonawan Bridge, Iotum is standing on the bridge. He's waiting for you to investigate Babby Lighthouse down to the south. But
I'm gonna wait right here.
He joins your party as an NPC. So you don't have him he is in your party, but he's not in like the combat of the party, if that makes sense.
He's pretty much in the party, but it's not actually someone you can use yet. You have to just put him into the combat slot.
I'm so drunk you can barely see, but it gets me through another day. Groundskeeper. Yeah, I feel what I'm talking about. That's more scary than Irish people than that. Me, what brings you in today, sir? Customer, go fuck yourself. Actual conversation with a customer. Ugh.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Alright, so we're here in the town of Suhulla. Suhulla has quite a bit of problem here. It has a lot of sandstorms. This sandstorm is the fault of the Angarians. If it hadn't been built the thing in Lalivero, the spirits wouldn't be angry. So, go ahead, Lester. Sorry.
So, did they play the theme song here? Did they play the Ruined Sandstorm here? Come on, you better do it. I know it was before the game was made, but just do it anyways. Make a mod.
You are by
Also, I'm reading a little bit of the chat too, and thanks Iceberg for just the hashtag. Just want to go super strong. I appreciate. Some people are stupid.
Yeah.
Like really stupid.
Back. I didn't miss much, did I? Nah. Actually, Kira, you didn't miss much. Except me going back to Lunpa because I forgot the Jinny that's in Dumpa's cave. So, I had to go back and get the Jinny real quick. So you didn't miss much. You brought the Suhulla by the sandstorm, right? No. I don't care what anyone says. There shouldn't be so many sandstorms. What in the world could be going on in Suhulla Desert? So that's the big issue here in Suhulla, is there's a sandstorm going on in the desert, and it's uncontrollable. And they're wondering why in the world are they getting uncontrollable sandstorms. So,
nature?
Nature?
I mean, that would explain it.
Nah, this is the internet, so you guys say internet, right?
Yeah. Okay, this guy says, soldiers from Tolby.
That joke totally went over your head, by the way.
Sorry. Say it again.
I said this is the internet, so you guys say internet, right?
Soldiers from Tolby were caught in the sandstorm, and nearly all perished. The survivors are in that house. Alright, so let's go visit the survivors. They said, the wounded are sleeping, so don't raise your voice. Okay, I won't!
You're mean.
I'm amazed these soldiers survived the wounds. They must be in good shape. Alright, so let's go visit these soldiers here. Iotum! You soldiers were supposed to be heading to Babby Lighthouse. Iotum, what are you doing here? Babby ordered me to go to the lighthouse with Isaac. You were escorting Sheba to Lalivero, no? We've disgraced Tolby. What has happened to Sheba? Where is Sheba?
From Resident Evil 5.
Not that one! I don't know. When we woke, we were here in these beds. If anything has happened to Sheba, what will become of the lighthouse? Sheba was the sole reason Lalivero aided us in the construction. We entrusted you with Sheba to speed up the construction. Was that a mistake? These guys were wounded really bad, Iotum. I wouldn't be that mean to him right now.
I don't think he cares.
It's true. Sheba was entrusted to our care, so we shielded her from any risk. You acted properly then. But where is Sheba now?
Oh.
Probably not far from the edge of the sandstorm that hit us. Isaac, we must go to the desert and find Sheba. If we're going to the desert, beware of that cyclone. At first, we couldn't avoid getting caught in the sandstorms. But there were others who were able to make it through the storms. Who knows how they got it, but they used water to stop the cyclones. Water? You can't stop sandstorms with water. I think I understand. Now get some rest. Wait, Iotum, there is more. You must not meet our fate. The sandstorms are caused by monsters. Can this be? The others, they slayed the beast. That's how they got through. Who are they? When the storm stopped, they would move ahead. But a new storm always... They had strange power. We had to bring barrels filled with water. But carrying the barrels exhausted us. And then the beast. That's enough. Get some rest. They are dangerous, those others. Slay the beast and take up the trail. Thank you for your help. You have dispatched your duties with honor. Could these others be the ones you're following, Isaac? No. I don't know why, but that is the sense I get from this tale. We must find Sheba as quickly as we can. Then we shall get through the Suhulla and pursue your opponents. Okay, so what we got from that conversation is the sandstorms are caused by monsters. And the only way to bring about these monsters is to dump water on the sandstorms.
Because that works, right?
Yeah, that's how you put out the sandstorm. Just a bucket of water.
Yeah, when I was a kid, this part kind of confused me a little bit. But,
I don't blame you. How does this make sense? It doesn't.
It doesn't. But it says, "What are the sandstorms attacking humans?" It says the sandstorms are actually alive. Is that really all that's up here? Wow. You had to cast growth to come talk to a kid. That's it. But the thing is with this is just what you need to do is you need to get caught up in the sandstorm, and then you need to cast Douse on it. That's what you need to do. And that, I don't know why, but that was cryptic to me as a kid. I don't know why. It just I spent a good, like, I want to say maybe 2 days trying to figure this out. And then I realized, oh, I have to cast Douse. That's why. So, I'm gonna... Oh, wait, we got a Mithril Circlet. Who can I equip this? Let's go ahead and give that to Mia. Guardian Circlet. Alright, so we got a hard nut. We got a hard nut.
My favorite kind of nut.
You know what's really bad about this, Lester? Look at this item.
Oh my god.
Doesn't it look?
Yeah, that's legit the same kind of nut graphic they use in the Mario Luigi series.
Gosh, man, I don't want to, like, the innuendos to write themselves, man.
Yeah. They should just add this next Mario Luigi game. So you have yourself a nut, super nut, max nut, and a hard nut.
Hard nut. It says, everything was cryptic to me as a lad. You're talking to the kid that didn't figure out the barrel thing in Carnival Night Zone Act 2 Sonic 3 until he was like 12, 13 years old. Or, no, I'm sorry. I was 16. I'm sorry. Yeah, it took me forever to figure that barrel thing out. I know a lot of people are like, but it was so easy to figure out. No, it wasn't as a kid. It wasn't. Oh, I hated that so much. My best guess, the monsters were used to the dry heat and cold water startles them. I understand the concept of why that is. It was cryptic to me how to dump the water. That's what was cryptic to me.
Why didn't they just say you dumped the water?
Dumping the water process is what was cryptic to me. I didn't know how about going about doing it. That's what I meant. Well, I can
dump this bucket of water. We tried lifting.
I can no longer unsee that cursor icon. To be fair, no one figured out Carnival Night's Act 2 barrel. I only found out via internet. I played the Mega Collection when I was in my teens. Yeah, like I said, I was stuck on that for so long when I was a kid. I hated it. Alright, so we're here in Suhulla Desert. And in these tight little narrow corridors right here, if you come across there's a sandstorm that appears. And Item goes, a sandstorm! There will be trouble if we get caught up in one of those. But something is wrong. Why are there so many? If we don't get past here, we'll never make it to Babby Lighthouse. We must step careful if we hope to escape the desert. Okay, so what you need to do is get caught up in the sandstorm, and you have a couple of seconds to bring up your menu and cast Douse. As soon as you do, a monster appears. Like I said, this was cryptic to me as a kid. I didn't know how you go about doing that. But that makes more sense now. I'm gonna go ahead and use some of this new synergy that Garrett learned. Because I put an Earth Jenny on him. But, yeah, that's kind of what it is. You have a monster called a Tornado Lizard. And there's a couple of these throughout the dungeon. Thing is though, if you don't, how do I say this? I forget how to say this. I'm kind of drawing up blanks right now. I hate that when that happens. I'm sorry. It is good night time of night. Okay. So if you get caught up in the sandstorm and you don't cast Douse on it, the tornado will take you out of the Suhulla Desert and spit you right back out at Suhulla. So if you're like deep in the dungeon and if you don't activate the Douse, it'll spit you right back out and right back at the beginning of the dungeon. Okay, let me actually go back because I forgot that there's another one that I need to take care of real quick. I need to change my Jenny. I forgot to do it. Dang.
What's wrong?
Don't forget any more, Ginny. Yeah, you forgot one to go get earlier, and now you're forgetting to change them. Ginny, you're just not on the mind.
And my Jenny are not on mine today. I'm glad I remembered about the Jenny back in Lunpa Fortress, man. I would have really kicked myself.
Yeah, that would have been fun to go back for later. Ugh.
Yeah. Especially later, because I'm hoping to get through at least the Suhulla Desert tonight into the next area. So, we are getting pretty close to the end of the game, guys. There's not too many places left to explore in this area. So, just like maybe the second, like the secret dungeon after this, and the final dungeon. That's about it. So, and in Suhulla Desert, you can gain access to the secret dungeon. So this is how you're gonna normally gain access to the secret dungeon that we found when we were on the ship earlier.
Because you made the old man roll.
Yeah, because I made the old man roll.
Yeah, because, you know, we could have done a legit way, but we're assholes, so no.
No. This is the legit way to get back to the secret dungeon. Is in this dungeon itself, in Suhulla Desert. We'll go ahead and cast Douse. Got another Tornado Lizard. I think these guys only have like 500 HP if I remember correctly. There we go, cast more mine. Amber, how many? You're trying to do a catch combo. You want a shiny Ponytail really
I
bad,
do.
don't you?
I like the shiny Ponytail.
Yeah, shiny Ponytail is like my favorite shiny.
Yeah, it does look pretty cool, so I don't blame you for feeling that way.
Blue flames.
It is really cool. Yeah, I like the blue flames.
We found out earlier that, I guess, if you get a catch combo... Oh, I think that ruined your catch combo.
It better not have.
Yeah, I think it did.
Well, fuck that shit.
You know what I would do, Amber? After
saved.
Save after every catch you do.
Yeah, because it seems like it doesn't care if you restart the game, the catch combo still is active, which is pretty broken for shiny hunting. Probably why this is the easiest game in the series prior to shiny hunting.
Yeah.
That's why I'm doing
Still
it now.
doesn't make it fun, in my opinion, but...
I'm just getting a shiny Ponytail. That's the only shiny I really care about.
I don't blame you. I usually catch him if I see him, but I'm not going to go on my wait for him because that takes a long time of just running around in circles.
Yeah. Catch combos only get ruined if you catch a different Pokemon. Or if the Pokemon runs away. Yeah, that's what happened, Kira. Ponytail ran away from her. So I was like, gosh.
It's random when they want to run away, too, because I've had some battles where it lasts a long time and then run, and then, like, after the first throw, they can run. It just depends on the Pokemon.
Here's a hint, Lester. This might help you. If the Pokemon does its cry, but it doesn't do like an attack animation, it's about to run, so you can only do one more ball after that.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that trend too. So
that's how you
if
can tell.
it's pretty much just not doing anything at that point, it's going.
But
Hang on. I'm gonna be back in just a moment though.
Okay. Oh, sorry about that. No, you're fine. It's fine. It just happens, Kira. Running away on Pokemon is just bad when you're trying to do catch combos. Okay. What?
It's still not there.
Oh, so even if you reload the save, it
Yeah.
does. Oh no. So you have to do it all in one go. Oh man, you can't save scum. That sucks.
Well, no, it's not that you don't say. Well, yeah, I guess.
You can't save your progress on a catch combo. If it's ruined and you reset, it has to reset. That's stupid. That's okay. But yeah, if you get a catch combo of 31 Pokemon, you get a 1 in 300 and something chance of getting a shiny Pokemon. That's like a really good chance of getting a shiny.
I'm just gonna use Great Balls to make it easier.
Yeah.
I don't care at this point.
I don't blame you. I'm gonna have to heal. Wish well. There we go. Got Pony Cup. There we go. I think I'm kind of under now considering things. I'm kind of a little bit under level at this point. I better hope I get a lot of levels here, because by the end of the game, you should be about late 20s, maybe early 30s. And I'm still really early 20s at the moment. So, I'm hoping I get some levels in. Yeah, if you run into another Pokemon, you're going away. That's what you do. Okay.
I'm only saving because my Pokemon's leveled up a little bit.
Okay. Terra Strike. Side Drain. Deal with mimics. Okay. Come on, die mimic. I know I could probably use Side Energy moves to make it a little bit easier, but I kind of want to preserve my PP for the boss of this level. There we go.
Oh,
Eevee. There's an Eevee. Can't catch Eevee though, because
I've already got some anyway, so it
yeah.
don't matter.
A Water of Life. Okay, good. Oh shoot! There was a friggin' sandstorm right here. Okay. But yeah, it's like a 1 in 300 chance of getting a shiny if you get a 31 combo. At least that's what Cerebi says. I looked at Cerebi and I saw it on there. I was like, okay. I like how people are looking forward to the announcements at the Game Awards rather than the awards coming out by the Talented
I'm
Dev
looking
Team.
forward to it.
I look forward to the Game Awards just because I like watching the show. I mean, yeah, the announcements are nice, but I look forward to it because it's just, you know, I know it's not that big of a deal, but I like it myself. I like watching the Game Awards myself, not just for the announcements. Like, I know the Game Awards is a big thing. I really don't. I think they shouldn't be saving, like, really big announcements for that. Because, I don't know. I feel like that should be announced at, like, a Nintendo... Like, for example, Bayonetta 3 should have been announced in a Nintendo Direct. Or
Bayonetta 3? Oh, back in great time. When does it come out? I want it now. Oh. Let's go back to Bayonetta 2.
I was just saying, like, I feel like Ethan brought up a point, like, how people are more wanting to watch the Game Awards rather for the game announcements rather than the show itself.
Honestly, it's because the show is crap. Every year. Have you seen the categories this year? Half of them are just esports.
Are you
Which don't make any
serious? I haven't
sense.
really seen that.
Like best esports game, best esports team, best esports player, best esports coach. That's a weird one. There's a lot of weird teams this year, and Fortnite's on like half of the list. So Fortnite pretty much wins anything it's on, which is stupid.
I hate Fortnite.
Do you hate Fortnite because it's popular?
I just don't care.
Yeah, which camp are we in? Hang on, I'm gonna look up the game of the year categories just to tell you.
I'm just kidding, dude.
I just don't care for it. So.
That's fine. If you don't care for it, don't care. I don't care for it either. I don't play Fortnite, so.
Yeah, I mean I'm the same for that reason.
And then everybody in the
Okay,
chat
I'm
loves
gonna-
everybody likes Fortnite.
Everybody's like, you don't like Fortnite. You're. I just don't care for it. It's not my type of game to play anymore. I'm kind of, unless I'm playing a game with friends, I've kind of gravitated away from multiplayer games nowadays. So.
Yeah, I mean that's how I feel anymore too. Just because it's a lot of them honestly are getting hard. Unless it's PC, they're hard to play because of the online subscriptions. It's a bad barrier anymore for some consoles.
Yeah. I mean, like Splatoon 2 is like the only one I play, and maybe Smash.
Yeah,
And
pretty much.
maybe Mario Kart. That's about it. So I know. So just Nintendo multiplayer game. Because it's easy to. I don't know. It's easy.
I mean, for the most part, those are the kind of games you play anyway.
Yeah,
so
those are the
that
games I
makes
played
sense.
since I was young, anyway. So.
Lester, we need to get back to Saints Row and beat it.
Yeah, as long as the game doesn't bug out, I agree.
We can do that this week if you want.
Yeah, definitely at some point. Alright, I got the list up for the categories. And esports awards makes up like 8 categories.
8 categories? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I'm gonna just read those ones at least for right now. I'll read the whole Game Awards categories in a moment. I want to at least cover this one. Is you get best esports game, best esports player, best esports team, best coach, best event, best host, and best esport moment. So pretty much best esport anything.
Best moment? Why? Why is
At
that
that
a
point,
category?
pretty much just take one of the highlights from like a tournament or something. That's what they do.
Why? Why is
But
that
that's
a
what I'm
category?
talking about. This year's Game Awards is really focused on esports, like more so than any other year. But then you have other categories that are just weirdly redundant. Like, there's a best action game, and then there's best action adventure game.
What's the difference?
None of the games overlap between the two categories, but they're so similar. It doesn't make any sense.
It says, I don't care for the Game Award ceremony. I know a lot of people don't. I like watching the show
don't
myself, but
I liked it last year.
I liked it last year.
This year it's the day before Smash, so it's pretty much everyone's holdover before the Smash Midnight release.
yeah. I don't think that Fortnite's bad, but I do not care for it. Plus, I tire of pre-teens yelling obscenities about my mom. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the problem you're gonna
Welcome
find
to the
next
internet.
movie.
I don't.
Voice chat with friends only on a different platform like Discord. Do not even try the voice chat on the game. You will get hate speech.
Yeah.
And 12-year-olds. Lots and lots of 12-year-olds.
I rented Splatoon 2 for 1 week, and I did not care for it. That's fine. I mean, Amber doesn't care for Splatoon 2. She don't care for.
I only played it if like somebody wants me to record it with them. That's it.
Yeah, you tried it and you didn't care for it. That's fine.
You didn't mind too much on the not the single player from the first game, but I don't blame you because it's not a gameplay style for everyone.
It's not a gameplay. Yeah, it's not a gameplay style for everybody.
At least I can say I tried.
That's fine. If you don't like it, you don't like it. You don't have to like every game. That's what I tell
But
everybody.
that's what the gamers want you to do.
Yeah.
You don't like something, you're not a gamer apparently.
Yeah.
I hate Golden Sun, by the way.
I almost thought you said Ultra Sun. I was like, well, don't worry, you're not the minority in that one. There are a lot of other people that could
I
agree.
can finally fit in with
Sadly.
something.
Yeah, those are weird categories. Yeah, they are weird categories.
They are. I can go over the rest of these, like each game in each category, if you guys want me to as well. It's up to you guys.
Yeah,
Okay.
might as well.
Yeah. Although, I just before I do that, I'm gonna catch up a bit on chat. I mean, what you're saying there, Kira, just jumping conversations. You don't care for Fortnite, but it does look better than PUBG. It doesn't have a stupid name. I can agree, because at least the game actually works compared to PUBG.
Yeah, PUBG
PUBG barely works on anything. Like, it's so terribly unoptimized. I've heard that the Xbox One launch, the X version was pretty bad. I heard the game was almost unplayable on original One or the S model. It was very bad.
Oh, shoot. Hold on,
Oh no, it's the PUBG police.
It's the PUBG police! Everybody run! Okay, I'm gonna have to do a quick intermission. Can you guys give me just a minute? I'll be right back.
Why he's for joking around, because I know he does that during intermissions, which is pretty
Hey.
cool.
Alright, everybody, I'm back. Okay. Alrighty, so, I'm sorry I had to leave real quick. I had a phone call. And
It was the PUBG police.
It was the PUBG police, everybody.
Now I'm forced to buy it at the same day Smash comes out on PS4. Dang it.
Lester, I swear to God.
Alright, so this area right here, you cast reveal real quick. You see little footprints? That tells you there's a Jenny down here. And sure enough, if you look over here, there's a Jenny right here. Oh shoot, well, it's not that bad if he runs away. I forgot to save in front of him. That's okay.
Oops.
There's a door right there, and I can respawn right there, and I don't have to go very far.
Speaking of like weird ads, can I tell you that I seen an Xbox One S or whatever the newest one is with Mario World in the background on it?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, something isn't right here.
I'm like, wait a minute, do they not know? That's not a Nintendo console?
Hey, at least you didn't get the whole Lego movie as an ad.
Yeah, get the whole Lego movie as an ad. I saw that.
I've done full Let's Play videos and ads on YouTube before, but then when I heard, oh yeah, you can get a full movie as an ad, like, excuse me?
Don't want to skip the ad.
Have we gotten this low?
Don't need to go pay to see it now. I can just watch it for free.
I can just watch it for free, I guess.
Yeah, seriously.
Anyways, getting caught up with chat here. Since we're on intermission, does anyone like sparkling ice, naturally flavored sparkling water? With antioxidants and vitamins. I have tried that. I like it myself. I like it a lot. I don't drink it as much as I probably should, but I do like it. It's really great. I think I'd rather have green tea than sparkling water. I haven't tried green tea. I need to try green tea at one point in my life.
It's supposed to be good for you.
It's supposed to be good for you.
It's supposed to be. I know not everyone likes it, which is fine at that point, because it is kind of bitter.
Yeah. I haven't tried it myself. Whoa! Dodo almost ran right into you.
I know.
Okay, so right here where this Jenny was, you guys see this giant tornado. This giant, I know the frame rate, it being so flickering so much, it's kind of got the Storm Eagle effect from Mega
yeah,
X1.
I'm guessing this game is in 60 frames,
Yeah.
isn't it? That's probably
You can
why.
barely see it. Like, if you can, you can see it's probably a slideshow on screen right now or something like that. This tornado takes you to the secret dungeon. If you let it take you away. If you don't cast Douse on it, it'll take you to the secret dungeon. But if you do cast Douse on it, it's a extra boss they have to fight. We're gonna be coming back here in a little bit to do the secret dungeon. I'm not ready yet. I kind of want to get a couple gear first before we do that. I'm not ready yet for it.
I'm scared.
I'm scared, mommy. I'm not ready for it, so I'm gonna hold off for right now. I just want to let you guys know that that's there. So that's what its purpose is for. So we'll be doing that later. So, anyways, as soon as you step down on this area, a giant tornado will start chasing after you. So what you need to do is you need to let it catch you, and then you need to cast Douse on it, and it'll be a boss. It'll be the boss of this dungeon.
That tornado's carrying a boss.
That tornado's carrying a boss!
I mean, it is relevant because Sonic Con is going on right now.
Oh
So,
my gosh, is it really?
yeah.
Oh gosh,
I've already seen some pretty interesting
Sonic
mods I've
Hack
actually
contest.
want to use myself, like Dreamcast models for SA1 and 2. Like they've been updated and they actually look much better now.
Yeah. This is the Storm Lizard. This guy's got about, I want to say, 2400 HP-ish. He's weak to Earth, so... Thing is, though, he likes to obviously cast Tornado and use, like, Jupiter Jin, or Jupiter, not Jin. Jupiter Cyan, I got Jin on the mind tonight, gosh.
Well, you've already forgotten a couple of them,
Already
so...
forgotten a couple. Hello! I mispronounced your name, I'm so sorry. Anna 8DHS29. Welcome to the stream. I'm so sorry if I butchered that name. I'm so sorry.
Name's always the hardest part
know.
about reading chat, I swear.
Welcome to the stream and thank you for joining the stream and supporting me. Appreciate it.
What is Haze?
What Haze does is it eliminates stat changes. So like, if you use if an opponent used Sword Dance and you use Haze, it got rid of its buff. That's what it does. Haze is it's very situational.
Oh, alright.
Yeah.
Because he's not a very good name anyway.
Iceberg says, I like the usage of Microsoft products in 2017 mystery thriller movie Get Out. I need to watch that movie. A lot of people say that's a great movie and they need to watch it. It's a good little, like, modern day horror flick. And it's original from what I gather. Tempest! Ow, that hurts. Wrapped in Delusion. I've been wrapping a lot of bosses in Delusion lately.
I just like how it's worded, like wrapped in delusion. Like, man, this guy just really doesn't have any idea what's going on.
No, he doesn't. He
What am I?
he's just like, oh my god, man. I can't figure it out where I'm at.
I mean, are you talking about the boss? Because he was trapped in a tornado, so that would be delusional too.
I wouldn't know what I was doing if I was in a tornado.
You spin my head round, baby, right round. Oh gosh, me.
I'm gonna throw up. Oh my god, get me out.
Talk about
Lordy.
motion
The
blur
nice
for sure.
interpretation.
No!
Oh,
This is
God,
bad.
yeah.
This is bad. Oh gosh,
Where's
I
the
knew I
option
was
to turn
under
it
level.
off? You
Crap.
always turn it off.
Oh lordy, I knew I was under level. This is bad. I'm gonna have to revive. That's okay.
Oh, the ponytails are starting to show up more and more now.
Yeah.
I forgot that has a chance of failing. That has a chance. I forgot Quartz has a chance of failing to revive the opponent or revive the people that need revived. I forgot how stupid that is. Gosh. I'll go ahead and keep talking. Something weird about the Go Park and Let's Go. Despite the Pokemon having my ID, they get boosted experience, as if they were from a trade. And all Pokemon appear to be level 20, regardless of their CP when transferred. Yeah, that is kind of weird. I guess
I
they
think they're handling the Go part kind of like how they did for the transfer thing in like Gen 4 and 5 onwards.
Yeah.
Just
I
kind
think
of act like they're traded Pokemon, even if they're not.
Yeah, I think that's how they're going about doing that. They go ahead and
Especially
cast
if they're level 20, that makes sense, because by the time you get to the Go Park, you're probably in your 30s or 40s.
Yeah.
So at least they can catch up to your team quick if they get double experience.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Amber.
see, I'm nowhere near the park, and by the time I get there, my team is going to be in the 40s.
I think I was like level 39. I'm almost near Fuchsia, so. Alright, I need to. I forgot how hard this boss is. Yeah, Wing beat decimated my team for a minute there. Ivan and Mia went down. That hardly
Yeah, that's
that's never happened before. God.
I guess if this boss fight is taking a while, I could read off your Game of the Year nominations, and you can see why the Game of the Year is always stupid.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Not to be harsh on them, but I swear their categories make no sense. This was one I forgot when we were talking about the esports thing. They also have a content creator of the Year award for some reason this year. I don't remember them doing this other years.
Yeah, they did it last
And
year.
this, well, the problem with this one is it's super rigged because I'm gonna read the names, and as soon as I read this one name, you're gonna know the winner. So you get Dr. Lupo, Myth, Ninja,
Yeah, Ninja won.
Pokimane, and Wily Rex. Like, yeah, okay.
Ninja won.
The one dude that's literally on commercials and gonna have a spotlight in the New Year's party. Yeah, let's gonna put him on the list. That makes sense. That's fair.
That's fair, me. Are you going to
That's
Crossbone
why I
Island?
say sometimes it's rigged.
Are you going to Crossbone Island? Yes, I am. I'm going to go to Crossbone Island here in a little bit. I just want to gather some gin and items first from the other areas first before I go to Crossbone. Because I need better gear, and there's better gear in the next couple of areas first. So that's why I'm saving it for right now. And plus, not only that, I have no confidence in my abilities whatsoever at this level. So I'm going to take this opportunity while I'm progressing to kind of grind up a little bit. So that's why I'm saving it for right now. I am going to Crossbone Island. I just pointed out where it goes, so or how to get there. I'm sorry. Game expects you to be level 40, 45 when you reach Fuchsia, based on the level curve of Fuchsia and Saffron gems. Okay. Alright, so that'll be cool. I own Get Out on Amazon Video. I wish I could transfer it to you somehow. I'm sorry. I think it might be on Netflix. We'll have to go watch it, go see if it is or not. We have Netflix, so.
Should I change Blastoise?
Blastoise Protect.
It's been a long time since I've used Blastoise, so.
I'd use, I don't know, get rid of Water Gun. Water Gun's kind of a weak move at this point. That's what I would do. Alright, so I need to get done with Storm Lizard here. No, Mia's kind of getting down on DP, so I have to save my wishes for right now. He should be almost dead. Summons Mars. It's been a while. My dumbass ran all the way out to Fuchsia to go kart while my Pokemon were level 28. Oh my goodness gracious. You went all the way out there. Yeah, there's Pokemon like level 39 on this route. How'd you do that?
Yeah, I'm surprised. Well, at that point, avoid every wild encounter and then all the trainers.
Actually, no. You know what, Kira? I can't blame you because the original Red and Blue, and all that other stuff, like the levels are different levels in this game from Red and Blue. So the level curve is really weird. I'm not used to being this high level to Fuchsia. You know what I mean?
I mean, unless you're comparing it to like Yellow, because Yellow pretty much expects you to be level 50 by the time you get to the 5th gym for some weird reason.
That is true. I forgot about that.
Yellow is
Yes,
different.
so honestly, it's more forgiving than that, and the Let's Go series is based off of Yellow.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so yeah, I avoided all the trainers on Pokemon Road. Yeah, since they don't have, and I skipped Erica's gym. Okay, that's probably why. Well, there's different. You know, it's so weird. Like the original Pokemon games can be played in such different ways that you don't have to do everything as intended, like set pathways. Like you have to do a certain amount of things, but not everything.
I think the only issue I have when it comes to that, and Let's Go for what they require you to do, is they really want you to meet a lot of specific requirements for each gym, so it kind of forces you to play a playstyle that you're not wanting. Like, if you don't want to catch anything, the game does not want you doing that at all. I think there's one gym we have to have, like, what, 50 unique style Pokemon caught or something? It's, like, really high. And then, like, the first gym requires you to have, like, a water or grass type just to get it. So those requirements, I'm not a fan of those, just because it does kind of push people away from playing a specific way.
I agree with you on that, Lester, because I wish there was a way you could just, I don't know, turn that option off.
Yeah, because it's weird, because this is a good and a bad version of Pokemon Now the speedrun. Because it's good because wild encounters you can skip, cutscenes you can skip, so you can run through things quick. But then you have the gym requirements that slow you down to a crawl, like the catching requirements and level requirements, certain type requirements. The 4th gym asks you to bring in a cute Pokemon just so you get through the front door. Like that, what's the point in that? Just show your starter and move on. Why?
Well, Sabrina's gym, you have to have a Pokemon that's level 45.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, I get some of those because for first-time playthrough, it's trying to warn you that this is going to be difficult to make sure you come in at the right level. But then the ones that, like I said, you have to have a specific number of Pokemon caught, that, to me, feels weird.
Give me just a second.
Because what does that have to do with actually fighting a gym leader?
Give me just a second, guys. I'm going to let Lester and Amber talk to the chat while I'm gone. I got to let the dog out. My dog's whining, so... I'll be right back.
Alright. Don't remember the last time you played a Pokemon game. What was the last one you can remember, Iceberg? Like, if you name the system, we can pretty much figure out which last game you played.
I know the last one I played.
I mean, same here. It's the one that came out last year, and I was disappointed by it. Like, it was not as changed as I was hoping it would be for a third game in the entry. Quote-unquote third, because Ultra Sun and Moon was the first time they did 2 third entries, in a way. It's confusing to say.
Pokemon Diamond. I ain't too far back.
Yeah, that's true. It's weird to say that game's now over 10 years old.
I mean, the last one I played before I played X and Y was the original, so...
Yeah, so for you it was even bigger time gap.
Yeah,
I mean,
I didn't
for
know
me, for
gen...
years, it was Heart Gold, Soul Silver until I got 3DS and Omega Ruby, like 2016.
I didn't know what 3rd, 4th, 5th, and a little bit of 6th gen was at that point. Until I played X and Y, and I was like, oh, okay. So...
Yeah. I know a lot of people dropped off the Pokemon scene after the 2nd gen, and then also 3rd for some people. That's why they did Heart Gold Soul Silver back in 2010, because they want people to get back in. And then that's also why they're doing Let's Go now, for the same reason, is to get people back into it. Like, they do this every once in a while, they'll just make a game again, just so they get people interested in the series, because it's a roller coaster in interest. It's really high one year, or it's really low the next.
I like the Pokemon games, it's just I still need to go back and play like Black and White 2. I need to play Diamond and Pearl or Platinum at least.
Yeah, I need to at least play the 5th and 6th gen at this rate, because I still have not touched either one. I have 6, I just haven't bothered to play that one yet. Because I kind of want to play 5th before 6th.
Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, it says... I don't remember the last time I played a Pokemon game. Oh, wow.
He played Diamond.
He played Diamond, okay. I see that now. Fuchsia's gym requirement is the only one I have an issue with. 50 Pokemon registered in the Dex. Oh, gosh.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. Like, you have to have at least 50 unique Pokemon caught at that point because of the Dex entry. And why?
Yeah. I mean, I played
that's
with
kind of strict.
I play with the Pokédex in mind anyways, myself. So...
I think this is the only game in the series I've really done that with so far, because it has like a real reason why you need to go after all of them too.
Fire Red and Leaf Green, you can't do the post game until you have 60.
That's true.
So
We need to get back to recording.
yeah, we need to get back to recording that. Vermilion, Blaine, and Viridian Gym all require a basic story progression. Okay, that was 11 years ago now. What was that? What did you Ethan? What did you say about 11 years ago?
He was talking about the last Pokemon game you played, which was Diamond.
Oh, okay. Pokemon Emerald's my favorite Pokemon game. Oh, that's a lot of people's favorite. I know that much for sure. Emerald's a good
It's
game.
probably the best 3rd version, honestly.
Yeah.
'Cause it had so much extra stuff that was added to
Platinum
it.
was really good about that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not looking for you, Rapidash. I'm looking for Ponytail.
Welcome back. They should have made Saffron's requirement for clearing Fuchsia rather than 45, since Sabrina's ace is only 44, even if that's Alakazam. Emerald is absolutely a blast besides Platinum. Yeah, Platinum's a great game too. Alright, so now that we've cleared out Suhulla Desert, Iotum says...
I need to play Platinum.
Platinum's great, I love it.
I've been told
It's
not
a
to
much
play Pearl
better
and
upgrade
Diamond,
compared to
so-
Diamond and Pearl.
Yeah,
that's
it's
for sure.
better than Pearl and Diamond, so... Wonder what happened. I didn't mean to put you to sleep, will you? Wonder what happened. Should we
God.
search... Oh my gosh, look at all the Ponyta in your Pokébox. Should we search for the desert once more or press on to Lalibero? What should we say, Isaac? Should we keep going? No!
Oh, you're a jerk again.
But I must carry out Babby's
That's right.
orders. Our guard gate lies ahead. We can leave Sheba to the soldiers at the gate. Well, perhaps we should head there first then. Okay, so now that we've cleared out Suhulla Desert, if you look at our map here, we are pretty much the south end of the world map right now. So we need to head over to the gate. The gate is where the next area we need to go. And that is beyond these monsters. At least I'm all fully healed. Gosh, I couldn't believe how close I was to losing that boss fight. I was being really careless.
It happens.
Yeah, it happens, I guess. Like I said, I haven't
Yeah.
played this game in like 8 years, so almost 8 years.
I mean, that happens if you don't play a game for a
Yeah.
while.
Platinum's my favorite. Yeah, Platinum is a great game. I love Platinum to death.
Abra, calm down.
Calm down with your experience points gain, Abra.
We went from level 2 to level 12.
Yeah, that sounds alright.
I've never played Pokemon Platinum, Ruby, or Sapphire. Ruby, I mean, if you played Emerald, you played Ruby and Sapphire. That's how I
That's
did it, so.
true, yeah.
What is the meaning of this? Ugh! Is that Iotum? What has happened to the gate? There was a strange group, no papers, said they wanted to pass. Iotum. We tried to hold them back, but they were too powerful. They had strange powers. We were no match for them. That must have been Felix. No, it wasn't. Don't you know the work of your own foe's hand? Who else could it be? After we find Sheba, we must track down the monsters that did this. We must get to Babby Lighthouse as soon as possible. Yes, but we cannot leave the soldiers like this. We're okay. Don't worry about us. Get after them, please.
We're only dying.
We're only dying out on the floor.
Yeah.
But that would be... We were bested in battle, but we'll survive. Now go! If they have done anything at the lighthouse, it would be our... He's right, we have to stop them.
He wouldn't even let him finish.
We're going after them, right, Isaac? Okay. So it says, oh, it's no use, I don't think I can get up. Send help once you reach Babbly Lighthouse. Something to say Babbly Lighthouse. It's a pity a Colossal victor should end up like this. Next time I see him, I'll be sure to settle the score. I'm sure you will, bud. I'm sure you will. Alright, so there's a healer in case, you know, you died. They were kind enough to put a healer here, so... I'm happy about that, though, because I almost had to use him. That boss almost wrecked me.
I was gonna say, I mean, almost dying to it, yeah, you definitely need healing at that point.
Alright, Abra's evolving. The only thing I don't like about Abra and Kadabra in this game is Abra doesn't learn Confusion. Oh, he learns Psybeam, but
Psybeam's
he
better.
doesn't learn, like, Psybeam. He's stuck with Psybeam until, like, level 45. That's the only thing I don't like.
Yeah. I don't know, it's weird, because they did change the movesets for a lot of the Pokemon here, where they make them easier to get into, or in some actually worse.
Yeah. Boost agility. boost Mia's agility.
So I guess now we're gonna lull, at least for story. You want me to go through the whole actual games list thing? I know
Yeah,
bring up a
go
lot,
ahead.
but I haven't had a good chance
Go ahead.
yet.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Alright,
earlier.
because there's a lot of categories. I was actually listening to this for a podcast today, and some of them kind of confused me. Then why the heck is Fortnite half of them? So get prepared for that one. So their Game Awards happens every year. This year it's early, and the first one I'm going to start with from bottom to top. And the first one I'm picking is Best Debut Indie Game. And you got Donut County, Florent, Moss, The Messenger, and Yoku's Island Express. The thing is, like, all these you kind of hear of, actually. Like, I've heard most of these outside of Florence.
Yeah.
So they've done a pretty good job with this category, I'd say. I think Messenger is the one I heard the most press about, next to Donut County.
Yeah.
What a
Then
name
the
for
other
a game,
one
though.
next,
Donut.
Best Student Game, which is awarded to the best student project created at high school or college level. Like, these are entry-level games that just get people's name out there for, like, extra, well, college grants or just a studio to pick them up. Combat 2018, Dash, Quasher, Jera, Lift, and Recharge. Like, these don't look bad.
No.
They picked some good ones. Now we're gonna get the best multiplayer game, so it's now starting to get a little confusing. Best multiplayer game has Call of Duty Black Ops 4, Destiny 2 Forsaken. They're specifically talking about the DLC. Fortnite. Yeah, because that came out this year. Fortnite, Monster Hunter World, and then Sea of Thieves for some reason was on this list, even though it got critically panned as a multiplayer game.
Yeah, I got critically panned as a I guess they didn't have very many.
So, we'll explain that one.
I don't know.
Then you have Best Sports/Racing Game, which is FIFA, because of course,
Yeah.
Forza Horizon 4, Mario Tennis Aces, NBA 2K19, and Pro Evolution Soccer 2019. So I got 2 soccer games on this one.
Okay, hold on a second before you continue. Yeah, it's a weird change for Let's
That's
Go.
fine.
So many move sets are changed. Like, Geodude doesn't learn Magnitude or any ground type move. That is weird. Yeah, I noticed that a lot of, like...
Yeah, I didn't know that actually happened to him. That's weird.
I noticed that a lot of Pokemon in this game learn, like, their ultra powerful move, like Hydro Pump and stuff like that, at, like, really early levels. Like Vaporeon learns it at level 31. I'm like, wow, that's early. But, you know.
Yeah, I'm about to say, my Venusaur just got a Petal Dance at level 32.
Ooh, gosh, Garrett, you're almost dead. He's hanging on there, but he's almost dead.
I mean, people say this game is easy,
Yeah.
but I don't see it being that easy.
It's not that easy. Like, I've
Yeah,
run into
because
Buffy
again,
Buffy.
with some of the weird requirements to the gym, that does make it harder.
I mean, Pokemon games haven't always been the easiest thing, and they haven't been the hardest. They're just kind of in the middle.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I went the wrong side. Alright,
Yeah.
continue with your list, Lester. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's okay. So, let's see, what's the next category I have loaded up here? Alright, best strategy game. Focus on real-time or turn-based strategy gameplay. So they got Banner Saga 3, Battletech, Frostpunk, Into the Breach, and Valkyria Chronicles 4. I've only heard of 2 of these on the list, though, surprisingly.
Yeah.
I'm
I've
surprised
heard of all
Valkyria
those
even got
games.
on here. I'm not gonna lie.
You're surprised Valkyria's on there? That's like the only,
I'm
like,
kind of surprised.
that's like Sega's, like, only game they've released this year besides a couple tiny ones.
Yeah.
Like, since Sonic Team Racing got delayed. Team Sonic Racing.
Yeah, I barely count Mania Plus because that's just DLC at that point. And then you get best family game. So, you know, best game to play with family members. Doesn't matter about the genre at all. So, Mario Tennis Aces, Nintendo Labo for some reason, because that's the game. Overcooked 2, Starlink, Battle for Atlas, and Super Mario Party. I laugh how Starlink's in here only because it's single player, but all these have a family aspect to them, so they all
Yeah,
kind of
because
make sense.
it's poised. to-
I would laugh if Labo got it because that means Cardboard's the best family game. At that point, just buy your son a box. And then you have Best Fighting Game, which I don't know. It's weird because some of the games on that one, I honestly think Mario Tennis is gonna get it because that was actually the highest rated game critically compared to all these on the list for Family Game.
Oh, really?
So I feel like Tennis is probably gonna be the one from Best Family.
Okay.
But then the next one I have on this list is Best Fighting Game. To be real, there weren't that many fighting games this year. It was kind of lackluster for the fighting scene. But
like, the only one
the games we got were strong.
Soul Calibur 6.
Yeah,
SNK
let me read
Heroines.
the list because a lot of them they're gonna say are on the list.
Oh, really?
Like Blaze Blue Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle, Dragon Ball Fighter Z, Soul Calibur 6, and Street Fighter 5 Arcade Edition.
Well, why is Street Fighter 5 Arcade? That game came out.
It's just because it came out this year. Technically, the arcade version did. I wouldn't really count that much myself personally, but I can see why they're putting it on here. For the same reason why Destiny 2 is on this list.
Yeah. Alright.
Honestly, I think the only one that ever has a chance is Dragon Ball, because that one was loved when that came out. All the others had some weird issues,
too.
except for Blaze Blue.
Blaze Blue, I heard was
I just find it funny how 2 Arc System fighters got on this list. Half of the fighting game nominees was Arc Systems.
They've been busy this year.
That's true.
Well, they included Destiny 2 DLC. Destiny 2 DLC, so what? If it's an update, I guess it counts. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Kieran.
That's pretty much how they're looking at it. Because it did add a lot more to Street Fighter 5 when it was released. And it was a free update, too, to people who just own the base game.
Doesn't mean I have to agree with it, though.
Yeah.
Come out
and then you have...
Sorry.
No, sorry, go ahead.
If you come out Suhulla Gate in this end that I just went out of, you'll get a little cutscene here. It says item says, "Look at this! There's a ship. It looks like crap on the screen, but there's a ship here."
I was gonna say that's
a ship?
Yeah, that's a ship. Babby's ship.
Oh, no wonder.
Perhaps it's time. Isaac, take this. Try to use it. Okay. Isaac got the black orb. Now use it on the ship.
Wait a minute. The black orb, the black pearl?
Yeah, it is a black pearl. Oh,
wait
God.
a minute.
Alright, so we gotta use this black orb. Sorry. What's the matter? Strange, nothing happened. What does this mean? Could Babby have been wrong? No, not Babby. Babby's always right. I was wrong. It is not yet time. We must press on to Babby Lighthouse. So, I'll take that back for now. You return the black orb. We will return to the ship later. Alright, so I know that seemed like it was pointless, but that was supposed to kind of like coincide. Hey, we have a sequel. You guys should play it. That's pretty much what that was. So, I know it was kind of a pointless little cutscene, but... Alright, go ahead.
Hey, it's there at that point.
Alright, go ahead. Go ahead, Lester. I'm sorry.
So, let's see. Alright, this one. This one is the next category I have here, best role-playing game. So, best RPG from this year.
Oh boy.
Honestly, a lot of them are strong, and then I question one.
Yeah.
You have Dragon Quest XI, Monster Hunter World, Ni no Kuni 2, Octopath Traveler, and Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire. I think the only one very question is Monster Hunter because that's not really full. That's not just action RPG, but that's also multiplayer focused, not like any of the other ones.
The thing that bothers me, and
that one feels a little weird.
I said this on Twitter. The thing that bothers me about the RPGs, it's just like, why isn't Xenoblade 2 on this list? Because you couldn't count it last year. I kind of see that. Like, honestly, I could see if I could place in the Monster Hunter one, because that barely fits as an RPG with something like Xenoblade 2 or its DLC. But I'm also not surprised, because if you see a Nintendo game on the Game Awards in general, you're lucky. Yeah.
Because they don't do a lot of Nintendo stuff for nominees. That's why I was surprised last year the Game of the Year was a Nintendo game.
Yeah. It's just like Xenoblade 2 missed it last year because it just missed the deadline. But then again, they're using the same excuse, from what I gather, they used the same excuse for why they couldn't do it this year. I'm like, then anything that releases in December is just screwed then? Is that what you're telling me?
That's how it feels like for a lot of games, and they do it so early in December too, because they know this is the time where people are buying these games for Christmas, so this is how they get the most attention.
Yeah.
So it's a way to just bring in more people too, and it does hurt a lot of games that come out this time. Because like Smash is gonna be another example. If it's not there somewhere next year for like maybe like Best Fighter or Family Game, it won't be there at all.
Silly. That's silly. The most highest pre-ordered game on Amazon won't be probably represented in Game Awards next year.
Because that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. It's like some of the pointless emails in Xenosaga where they promoted a ton of band games.
Bought this game? How about these other unrelated things?
How about all these unrelated games?
My favorite. Alright, now we're going to get some confusing categories on this list. So it's going up, and now we're going to get to the 2 action categories. So let's start with the best action adventure. So I'm going to read the descriptions of both of these, because it's weird how they separate them. So best action adventure game means for the best action adventure combining combat with traversal and puzzle solving. So you have Assassin's Creed Odyssey, God of War, Marvel Spider-Man, Red Dead 2, and Shadow of the Tomb Raider. That makes sense. All those make sense. Like, they all have some action-adventure stuff, puzzles, I can see that. Now let's go to action game. For the best game in the action genre focused on combat. Call of Duty Black Ops 4, Dead Cells, Destiny 2 Forsaken, Far Cry 5, and Mega Man 11. Half of those aren't even action games. Half of them are shooters.
I guess they count shooters as action games.
For some reason. And I like how Mega Man 11's on here. That's more of a platformer.
Yeah.
That would actually go better under action adventure because they talk about puzzles.
Yeah.
Mega Man has more puzzles than anything else in these categories. It's weird.
Yeah, that is weird. Venus Lighthouse was...
And I like how Dead Cells is also on here because that's a Metroidvania.
They don't know video games.
So I'm going to pause for a second. You go ahead.
Venus Lighthouse was attacked by strange wanderers. And then he fades away. He died. That sucks. Babby the soldiers are all colossal victors. How could anyone beat all of us? Who were they? And there's a scholar on the ground. He says, "Oh, how could they attack this mere scholars? Those barbarians." They're already headed for Babby Lighthouse. He says, "I ought be happy. The entrance to Venus Lighthouse is open. After years of study, our dreams have come true at last. But at what cost? All these dead people on the ground. How did they open the door to Venus Lighthouse? I've waited so long to see what it's like inside Venus Lighthouse, but I can't even move without feeling terrible, terrible pain." Poor man. Okay, we have to stop here at Venus Lighthouse. Yeah, like, I know, this is the final dungeon of the game, but we can only explore the bottom floor.
So you do half and then do the other half later,
yeah.
pretty much.
It says Creighton went inside and then came back and said this isn't the entrance. But we've searched the lighthouse. There's no other entrance. Yeah, so that's the gimmick, is like, we're here in Venus Lighthouse, but the thing is, though, this isn't the right entrance to the lighthouse. So we have to find another entrance. Alright, so go ahead, lesson card.
Hey, just before going on, catching up chat, I agree with you, Kira. How does Mega Man 11 count as an action as a platform? I completely agree. Their logic they're using to classify it as the best action game category doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't.
They don't
It's
know
like, oh,
video
you
games.
shoot, that's action.
Jump and shoot, man. That's all it is.
That's why I'm saying, like, the list is weird. Like, half of these categories I can agree with. The other half I kind of scratch my head at. So the next thing I have on here is best VR/AR game. And spoilers, there's not a single AR game on this list. And so the best VR, I'll just call it, is Astrobot Rescue Mission, Beat Saber, Firewall, 0 Hour, Moths, and Tetris Effect. I heard Tetris Effect is pretty cool in VR. But at the same time, I also heard it has no multiplayer, which that's the only disappointing part.
I heard Tetris Effect is really hard on the eyes, though. Like that game looks like it.
Yeah, because of all the flashing colors and everything. I've heard the same.
Okay, I've got more than 30
okay.
$5. Where's my shiny?
Now remember, it's even though it's like a really low chance compared to like 1 in 8,000, it's still really low percent chance of it happening. So
I know that. I was only joking because some
Yeah.
people would be like, "I want my shiny right now."
It's like I was guaranteed this shiny, blah blah blah. I was like, no, you weren't. You still probability you get dealing with me.
I think my favorite is what I've seen so far shared around. There's a lot of people who find a shiny, and then another Pokemon accidentally runs into them. They run away, and then the shiny just leaves. Because they didn't get to it in time. I've seen that happen to so many people already in Let's Go. It's so
I will
punishing.
cry if that happens.
Yeah.
I will literally cry.
Really. Alright, so let me continue to read this list here. You want another head scratcher? Best mobile game. Some of these are from earlier when I talked about like the best like new idea kind of game. Like reading it off, we got Donut County and Florence. Alright, those are some good picks. Then we get Fortnite and PUBG Mobile.
What?
Which is... Okay, that's a jump. And then you have Reigns Game of Thrones. You already know it's gonna be Fortnite, and if it's not Fortnite, it would have been PUBG. Like, what's the point of putting anything else on here at that point? It's such a jump.
Fortnite. Real like Peter Griffin here. You know what really grinds my gears?
The Game Awards. That's gonna be the new thing.
Yeah, Fortnite on the Game Awards, because it's in like half the categories.
It's gonna win Game of the Year. Most
Not even
likely at this
joking.
point.
If I type in Fortnite right now in the search, I'll probably have so many different points. After I'm done reading all this, I'm gonna type in Fortnite as a search and see how many times that word shows up. It's gonna be a lot.
Oh my god. Lucky Cap. We got the Lucky Cap. What does the Lucky Cap do again? Probably boost critical hits. Yep, boost critical hits.
Why'd you even ask then?
Well, I'm trying to refresh my memory because I couldn't remember.
Where's your guidebook?
Been that long.
Yeah. Alrighty. I need to get more gear. You know, when I get to Lally Barrow, I'm gonna go to the shop before we call it. Because we've been
I don't blame you
for a while.
Well, Lester finished this list.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. We're getting near it. We're getting near the end. Don't worry. I have next up on this best independent game. Honestly, there's been a lot of good indies. So the list has here Celeste, Dead Cells, Into the Breach, Return of Orbidin, and The Messenger. Like, all these are actually pretty good. I have a feeling it's gonna be Celeste because of the dang coverage it got in the beginning of the year. Not just that, but it does show up again on this list. Spoilers, it's on the Game of the Year list. It's actually one of the nominees for Game of the Year. I'm legit shocked that Indies in there.
Celeste, I heard.
I don't think it's Game of the Year material. It's a good game, but I think the critics kind of push it higher than it actually is. Like, it's really good, but not that good. Not compared to the things we got this year, like God of War or Spider-Man. Not like that quality of good.
Yeah, I get you. Alright, what is this? It says the words carved on the relief. If ye seek to climb Venus' lighthouse, first seek the power within. To obtain the power, see with the eyes of truth. Then the way shall open. Path I reveal is not the beginning. The true beginning lies down ancient pathways on distant soils. So you have to cast Reveal to make a door open. And then you get this, the Carry Stone. Carry is a special thing that we're going to be having to use. Carry is a Psi Energy move that allows us to pick up an item and move it in the area. It allows us to lift. It's pretty much lift and move in the same Psi Energy move. That makes any sense. You lift it up in the air, and then you move it. So I'm gonna have Isaac learn Carry. So, anyways, continue, Lester.
Oh, okay. where I leave off. Okay, here's the next category they have for the Game Award list. Games for Impact. This means it's a game with thought-provoking gameplay, but a profound pro-social meaning or message. The wording's weird, but pretty much saying the story has some kind of major impact on you.
Yeah.
So, first one is 1111 Memories Retold, Celeste, Florence, Life is Strange 2 Episode 1, and The Missing J.J. Macefield and the Island of Memories.
What the heck is that game?
Like, honestly, I haven't heard of that last. I never heard of that last one, that's for sure. I'm also surprised to see Life is Strange 2 this soon on here, only because it has one episode, but to be fair, the Life is Strange games have won awards before, so it's not shocking.
Yeah.
I kind of hope it wins another one just for its sake.
And then Celeste has a dark, depressing story that really make you cry for the main character.
Okay, so I need to go and cast Carrie. This is where we're going to cast Carrie. You cast Carrie on blocks like this that look like cubes. So you kind of go ahead and cast Carrie.
And just carry the cube.
Carrie the cube. Huh?
Well, what did you evolve your job around?
It doesn't matter when you evolve it. At level 45, it's going to learn Psychic. So, cast Reveal, another door. I love Life is Strange 2, Episode 1 Roads. I heard it's a good game. I haven't played any Life is Strange.
I heard it's good too, yeah.
So, I can't make a judgment on that. Okay.
I still need to play the first.
Kira said, I almost happened to me casually when I found my random shiny Venonat, but the shiny stayed around long enough for me to get it again. Oh no.
I'm not doing all that again.
Oh lordy, no.
Yep, it happened.
Your chain broke, didn't it?
And I was up to 55.
You are at 55. Oh my god. No, I'm so sorry, babe.
Oof.
Oh.
Worst
see, that's what I don't
game
like about it. It
ever.
punishing.
No.
Now this change is gonna make fun of
They
me.
throw this
Like,
Pokeball out in the garbage.
I'm about to be honest.
There's a gif
Pokeball plus garbage.
There's a gif of Kratos, old man Kratos taking his computer and throwing it in the dumpster.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm
Love
so
it.
sorry, babe.
I just think I can.
That's alright. That might have to be something. We'll have to get later. Okay, anyway, continue. That's fine.
Okay, that's fine. A lot of these next categories are more like artsy related. Like the next one here is best performance, so awarded to the individual with the best like voice acting, motion, and/or performance captures. So, I'm gonna probably screw up a lot of the names, so please excuse. Ryan Jitart as Konar from Detroit Become Human. Christopher Judge as Kratos from God of War. Okay, now her name is hard. I'm just gonna read the last name. Mahant as Cassandra from Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Roger Clark as Arthur Morgan from Red Dead 2. And then Yui Lonthanol as Peter Parker from Marvel Spider-Man. Which, if I had the vote on here, I'm gonna have to give it to the Marvel Spider-Man, because Yuri sounds so much like a Peter Parker to me. He sounds
Yuri
so much like
Lowenthal-
a Spider-Man and Peter Parker.
Yuri Lowenthal is such a good voice actor. He's one of my favorite ones. So I was...
Yeah, like he does really good in any role.
He's Marth's voice actor in Ultimate, so...
I do find it funny how something from one of David Cage's games actually got on here, because they never get a nominee for a Game of the Year, no matter what the category. Especially after what happened this year with all the David Cage stories coming out. Like, his company was getting slammed hard between like the bad working conditions and, you know, Detroit Become Human actually existing.
So it's Konami, right?
That's true.
You know what, babe?
And the next thing on this list, sorry, you go ahead first.
I'm gonna give you a suggestion. When you get to 31, don't catch any more Pokemon.
Yeah, I kind of figured something.
Because that's the highest you can go anyways. So I wouldn't catch any more Pokemon. I'd just go run back and forth until they spawn. It spawns. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
I mean, that's not bad. It's level, like, catch-up rate up to 30, because that's pretty forgiving. Just to get up to there, then you wait for a while and try to find a shiny just wandering around. That's better than grinding up to 50 plus.
Mm-hmm.
I was at 55 though, and I was doing really good.
More totally soldiers
Yeah.
lay defeated. Is this more of their work? No! That voice, it's Iodum. Iodum just gave up. He's just like, I'm not even going to answer that. You survived. We suffered great losses. You were fighting a group of 6 people? There were 7. You survived as well! There were 7? Is this the same group you've been following before? I'm certain of it. One of them must have been Sheba, sorry. Sheba,
Yeah.
you say. Is this true?
The names are
She
so
keeps
close.
coming back.
She keeps coming back. The scholar Creighton was protecting her. I'm sure it was Sheba. Did you hear that, Isaac? What do they want with Sheba? Sheba, they all... Once they finished with us, they headed to Babby Lighthouse. What do they hope to find at Babby Lighthouse? They spoke of the ruins beneath the lighthouse. Ruins, of course! The foundations of the lighthouse! And Farron, the master of the Lollivero, followed them into the ruins. I see. Farron, too. Isaac, we must head for the Babby Lighthouse as well. You're concerned about these soldiers? We're fine. You must hurry to the lighthouse.
We're only dying.
We're only dying on the floor.
Yeah, it don't matter. We're just dead.
The lighthouse, Sheba. If anything happens, just hurry. Even the soldiers insist. Isaac, come on. Alright, so we're here in Lollivero. There is a Jinn in this town. It's the first thing that comes to mind, I know. Towns in Crisis, the first thing I care about is a freaking Jinn. But it's the last Marjinny in the game.
No, that's
right there on
like
the roof.
Isaac.
Yeah. It's the last Marjinny in the game. So, I'm going to go ahead and try and get it, and then I'm going to go to the shop, and then we'll probably call this episode, or this stream tonight, because I need to get to bed pretty soon. So, we got a lot of progress done in this stream, because we did, we did the Lunpa Fortress, and we went through Suhulla Desert and Suhulla Gate, so I think we did pretty good. We're pretty getting close to the end of the game. I'd say maybe 2 more streams if Crossbone Isle doesn't give me issues. I don't think it will, though. I highly doubt it will. But as of right now, I think it might be 2 streams, or if I'm having really good luck, the next stream might be the last stream if everything goes well. So, I don't know how fast I'll go through Crossbone Isle. I don't think I'll go that fast, you know. I'm not a speedrunner of this game. I love this game. It's my favorite game, but I'm not an expert at it. You know what I mean? I don't speedrun this for a hobby. So, I'm seeing speedrun of this game done in like 2 hours.
That's ridiculous.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah, they really skip a lot at that point.
Possibly 2 more streams. Wow, so your streams of Golden Sun have been quite fun. Thank you so much, Iceberg. I really do appreciate it, dude. That's really nice to say. And I really do appreciate it. I'm trying to make this entertaining. And I just wanted to show you guys this fun RPG that I love to death. So, I just wanted to, you know, I'm just happy you guys are having fun. That's all that matters to me. Alright. I'm sorry, Lester. I don't mean to interrupt you all the time when you're going over this list.
It's okay. I'm always worried about me doing that back one because, you know, we're internet latency. Like, it's very easy to talk over someone when you're on an online call, unfortunately.
That's fine. Well,
It
so far
doesn't cut out as bad anymore.
volunteer streamers just in time for Smash streams for Christmas. I don't know if I'm gonna...
Yeah.
am I lagging a little bit? I see that I'm getting red on my stream.
For right now, it's seeming okay. Oh, wait, there's some frames. Oh, now it's back. Never mind. It's hard to tell. If you have like a frame skip here and there, it's something.
Okay.
Stuff just happened.
It was green for the whole entire stream. Now it's starting to screw up a little bit. It knows. It knows about
yeah.
end. So.
It's like how convenient. I don't blame you, Matt, for if you feel like you don't want to stream Smash right away. I need to make it a statement about that on Twitter, how my chat is at times, but I need to just flat out say I don't want to do any Smash coverage at all when it first comes out. I want to play it on my own for probably the first couple of weeks, unless it's multiplayer.
Kira, you did nothing wrong,
spoilers.
Okay, bud? I promise, you're fine.
You're fine.
You're not hurting me by asking, I promise. Like, I don't know if I'm going to stream Smash right off the bat. I may wait just a bit, because, I plan on recording the game myself. So, I don't know how I'm gonna handle it. Gosh, I can't remember the freaking way to get to this Jenny. But
it's best not to stream Smash when it comes out, because for one, we want to enjoy it for ourselves.
Well, not only that,
and two, some people just get really rude when it comes to Smash.
Well, not only that, it's just like, especially now that Smash is leaked, it's kind of I don't know how to say this. Like, I'm kind of worried about streams being taken down. You know, I know it will be all right once, you know, the game comes out. But...
once December 7 comes out, obviously you're fine. Yeah, if you somehow have a copy of it now, don't do it for obvious reasons. But I think people who actually have a copy of it now know better. They obviously actually follow the NDAs.
Yeah.
But you know, other people who don't give a crap, that's all their story.
Okay. So we just got the last Margini in the game, Torch. And so right now we should have 7 Margini. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, we've gotten all the Margini in the game. So we're doing good right now. Hello, Queen of Fish Cherub. I think that's how you say it. Yeah, Queen of Fish Cherub, welcome to the stream. We're actually about ready to end the stream for right now. I'm sorry you came in just at the when I'm about ready to wrap up. But I'm just gonna be like buying some stuff at the store. So that's pretty much it. And let Lester finish his list here.
I mean, there's only a handful of categories left in that Game Awards list we have up.
Okay,
that's alright. I can continue now if you want.
Go ahead.
Okay, so we're still in a lot of the art stuff, like the best audio design presented by Adobe Vision. So pretty much best like in-game audio sound design. So honestly, a lot of them are good, but to be fair, our audio design nowadays for anything is really good. So we have Black Ops 4, Forza Horizon 4, God of War, Marvel Spider-Man, and Red Dead 2. I haven't played all these, but for the most part, I can kind of agree with all these having really good sound design. Although, if I had to pick one, I would just say Spider-Man, because it makes you really feel like you're in the moment.
Yeah.
Like, it does a great job with its atmospheric music when it plays it and how it comes out. Also, anytime you're hitting anything in the game, you get this loud, like, big pop when you finish off an enemy. So you definitely know that final punch is a good punch.
Yeah.
I like that sound design.
I want to play Spider-Man. I haven't played it.
I want to pick up the DLC at one point. I'm waiting for it all to come out and see how like all 3 packages are before obviously getting the season pass. Because from what I've heard, the first one was alright. The second one seemed to be okay. I'm making sure it's actually worth getting right now or not. And so far it sounds like not, unfortunately. But let's see. The next one was Best Score / Music, also presented by Spotify. So pretty much something that has, you know, outstanding music design, like it has a good score or good licensed soundtrack. How they always word it's weird, but what soundtrack do you like more? Celeste, God of War, Spider-Man, Ni no Kuni 2, Octopath Traveler, or Red Dead 2. And again, just like the last one, they're all pretty strong.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a toughie.
And then Yeah, the audio ones I feel like are tough because they're all really strong.
Yeah.
And then art direction is the next one, the best art direction. So, what looks good? Assassin's Creed Odyssey, God of War, Octopath Traveler, Red Dead 2, and Return of Obra which I've never heard of that one, but it looks interesting. It's black and white. At least according to the screenshot. So anything with art, I'm finding these categories are hard.
Yeah.
Because they're all very similar in direction, and they're all very cinematic. And then best narrative. Here's where I find this funny, because the first game on the best narrative list is Detroit Become Human.
Huh?
This is the first David Cage game I think that's actually getting a best narrative story.
That is funny.
Like, this far is a new one for him. I'm surprised. I must feel proud. So, Detroit Become Human, God of War, Life is Strange 2 Episode 1, Marvel Spider-Man, and Red Dead 2. It's really hard, except for Detroit because of how the weird decisions. That one probably depends on your gameplay for if you found the story good or bad, depending on what route you took. Well, the rest of these are pretty linear.
Yeah.
In terms of story design. I'm just so surprised that Detroit was on there. A choose your own adventure path.
That is pretty funny.
Yeah. The next one is Best Game Direction. So, awarded to a game studio for outstanding creative vision and innovation in the game direction design. So you have A Way Out, Detroit Become Human again, which honestly that's nothing new. He's been doing that since day one.
Yeah.
In terms of direction. God of War, Marvel Spider-Man, and Red Dead 2. You're gonna notice at this point the lists are gonna start blending together.
Blending in together. Yeah.
God of War, Spider-Man, and Red Dead 2 is on almost every category from this forward. Which is kind of annoying at some points.
Yeah.
And then 2 more left. Best ongoing game, so pretty much the best game that keeps on getting updates and extra content added to it. So Destiny 2 Forsaken, Fortnite, No Man's Sky, Overwatch, and Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege.
Not Rainbow.
I like how No Man's Sky is actually on this because of how bad it's been over the past couple of years.
That surprises me.
It's very surprising because this is the first year where people actually can really say it's actually good. Past couple of years, it's been a whole different argument.
Yeah.
But yeah, everyone knows Fortnite's gonna win because it's stupid Fortnite. It's the meme game.
Really?
And final categories, the big one obviously, the game of the year. So what was the best game from this year? Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Celeste, God of War, Marvel Spider-Man, Monster Hunter World, or Red Dead 2. I'm just shocked that Celeste was able to make it all the way to Game of the Year category.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
It's an indie. And you never see an indie up there. I'm also not surprised to not see Fortnite with how much I love that for the Game of the Year awards.
Yeah.
Like, just for reference sake, searching for Fortnite, I'm getting 4 different results. It's not 4 categories. That's a lot of categories.
Yeah.
That's kind of insane for all the wrong reasons.
Okay. Alright. Well,
So that was the Game Awards list, as you heard. Some of it I can understand. The other half I'm actually questioning, because some of the choices are weird, and the reasoning for it is also weird.
I mean, I'll still watch it because I just want to see what wins myself.
Yeah, I haven't
Pretty
played too many
much.
games this year. Like, I've played a lot of games that came out in previous years this year. I haven't really been keeping
Yeah,
up too
I
much.
feel like this year was the year of the ports for
Yeah.
us for the most part, because I play a lot of ports this year.
Alright. Well, this is a good stopping point for this stream. I went ahead and bought all my stuff that I needed to
Isaac
buy.
saying no again.
Isaac saying no again.
Yeah. Continue to play.
Pretty much.
I want it.
Yeah, we don't have very much left in this game to do. We have the secret dungeon and then one more dungeon left to do, and that's the final dungeon. So, yeah, well, we might be able to finish this stream off maybe in, I would say, a hopeful 2 more streams of this game. If I get really ambitious, I might finish the next stream. I don't know how it's going to work out, but we might be finishing off in the next stream. Or not next stream, or the stream after. So, I really do want to thank everybody for coming out. I really do appreciate you guys. I always appreciate everybody who comes out and I always look forward to Tuesday now to stream for you guys. I'm having a lot of fun doing this, and it is making me happy, especially, interacting with all you guys, talking with my friends, and all that other stuff. So, anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for coming, and we'll see you guys next Tuesday, where we continue Golden Sun. Hopefully we'll finish the game soon. So, with that, you guys have a good night, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Yeah, take care, everyone. Have a good one.